Maybe.
Oh, go live. Here. Hold on. It should be live now. Is it? Hold
I'm gonna
on.
refresh again.
It should be. It should be. It should be. We should be good.
I'm gonna refresh again. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna refresh again.
Okay.
I'm starting to think I should refresh again.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, it's live.
It's live? Oh my god. I'm so fucking smart.
Or
Hold on. Let me just check the audio. Wait, it says it's live, but I don't see it.
refresh again. I mean, now I see it. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna refresh again.
Okay. Oh my god.
Live.
We're live. Holy moly. The Shonen Jump Off a Building revival that everybody's been waiting for. Okay. So, welcome to the stream. How many people are here?
I mean, in the chat, like two.
Oh, two and also you. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing a tier list of all the media that I completed in 2023. Because MegaRaphix was like, "Wow, I have too much media. I can't do a tier
I mean,
list."
you would have been ecstatic when I talk, well, I quote unquote talk about like 50 things in a row that you haven't seen that I have nothing to say. I'm sure you would have.
Well,
loved
okay, now it's
that.
gonna be 50 things in a row that you haven't seen that I
Yeah,
have
but
nothing to say.
at least that's all.
Well,
And then
true.
another 50 more things.
Fair. Okay. Okay. So I guess we'll get started. Question mark. I don't know what order. I'll just go in tier list order because I don't want to sort everything by when I actually finished it. Unless I could do that though. I could do that. Hold on. All right. Well, we're in order anyway to start out. So, wait. Hold on. I need to fix the. Hold on. We're fixing the tiers. Hold on. There's not enough tiers. I should have done this beforehand, but all right. We need at least an E, and we need an F. I'm the only man who's ever had an E tier on a tier list, but we need an F. And I think we need a triple S.
When is this Truck by Bells follow up?
Shut up. Did someone say that?
Well, yeah,
Was it none?
maybe.
It's fucking. I know it's not. Let me look. It was. Fuck you. I fucking hate that guy. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, we're ready. Wait, did you ever watch Chainsaw Man?
No.
Bro, you're a fucking bum. Okay. Chainsaw Man, I'm gonna
Maybe
go.
taking a lot of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah? Wait, are you still caught up to the manga?
No, I have not been caught up.
Have Was it good when you were still reading it? Because I haven't read
Yeah.
in a while. Okay.
I've just been like not enjoying it as much on the weekly/bi-weekly read, so I'm just gonna stop.
Is it because of part two being not as good, or because of just
No, just like a lot of stuff's happening, and then I just didn't want to be caught up to it anymore. Like I like it still.
okay?
I'm
Uh,
excited for part two to end.
I see. Okay, well, the anime, I'm gonna go with a good A tier for this. Okay, good A tier to start out. Uh, I just thought it was a really good adaptation. I know some people. Honestly, I would have also kind of preferred like a more like for it to be a little more wacky to fit. It's Fujimoto, the guy who wrote it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to fit his art style a little more, but what they ended up going for, it was pretty good. Okay, I can't complain. Um, but
You
yeah,
can't ask too much of the slaves of Red
yeah, the
Mappa.
Slaves of Mappa, and yeah, apparently it was like Chainsaw Man's production that kind of like fucked up all the Jujutsu stuff, because they just kind of did that like in the middle of them doing season two or something. So that's fun. That's fun. Okay. Uh, was this American History X a good movie? I'll go with a B on this. I'll go with a solid B. Um, yeah, this one like hit me very very hard emotionally. especially towards the
Very
end.
close to home.
Yeah, very close to home. Yeah. But yeah, I like Edward Norton and the his brother. Like their relationship was really good, and that kind of carries the movie of Edward Norton like trying to not have his brother go down his footsteps of being like a Nazi or whatever. Um, yeah,
How heartwarming.
how heartwarming. I agree. And also like all the stuff with Edward Norton like in prison and him kind of slowly realizing like, damn, I guess black people are kind of okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm crying already.
Yeah, what a good movie. Yeah. It's an important movie. Okay, I'm glad it exists and I'm glad I watched it. Midnights in Paris. Okay, finally something that we've both seen. So also I don't know I don't know who's gonna watch this stream, but yeah, a lot of these are from a thing that me and MegaRaphix do where we just watch like a bunch of movies. So that's like half of this list. So a lot of these
Yeah.
are gonna be things that we've already discussed together. But yeah, I guess all the things that you've also seen you can also rank, but it's not gonna matter at all because it's not your tier list. So I don't know why you're here to be honest, but hey,
Well, yeah. Well, just to make this like listenable.
okay, fair. Minutes in Paris. I'll go with the B on this as
Yeah,
well.
I would think B
Yeah.
me as well.
Yeah. Good movie. I don't remember. I liked it a lot, like conceptually, and also the main guy is just like me, for real.
He's
Uh,
attractive. So.
okay. Well, you okay? Weird.
He's in Perry.
He is in
You're not
Perry.
in Perry.
Yeah. I don't remember. What the fuck did we even have to say about? I forgot about the. Wait, why do I have it so
Uh,
high? What? I don't remember anything about this movie.
You know, he goes.
I know
It's
he goes back.
a movie from the 20s, and every artist that ever existed in the 20s are there.
Yeah. It's I don't remember any
He
of
gets,
them.
like writing cues and stuff. Learns more about himself and how to. He wants to, do his shit. But yeah, I remember the movie as well.
Yeah. It's all American writers, but they're all in Paris, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. All right. Finally, a good movie. Okay, we got Yogi Bear. What are we thinking for Yogi Bear?
Or ironically, or
Unironically.
yeah, unironically, okay. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. I'll go E.
Could be D for me, but
I'll go
yeah.
no. I'll go D. I'll be light on Yogi Bear for now.
Is there stuff
Wait,
I know
None said
that's
turn up
going to be-
MegaRaphix a little bit. Hold on.
I agree.
Turn up MegaRaphix. How do I do that? Oh, I can. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Desktop audio. Wait, it's not letting me turn it up. I can turn myself down.
That's smart.
That's really smart. Wait, where's your? Oh, hold on. We're figuring it out. Hold on. No, we're not. Okay, we're on to nothing. Oh, okay. Hold on. Talk.
Talk. Yep. I love Yogi Bear.
Talk
He's a
more.
silly guy.
Talk more. Okay, I have you at 200 on Discord now, so it should be better. Question mark?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yogi Bear. I mean, for like a movie for children, like this is just a kid's movie, and if I was a child, outside of the traumatic ending where Boo Boo kills Yogi in cold blood, I'd be like really into this movie. But
And I won't sit in cold blood. He's literally crying.
yeah, true. He does cry. Yeah, the only reason we watched this in the first place was because when I was a kid, I was really excited to watch Yogi Bear, but then on YouTube, I watched the scene where it's like a fake parody ending of Boo Boo killing Yogi Bear with a gun, and I thought it was real, and I'm still traumatized from it to this day. So I'm glad I got to relive my trauma by watching the movie for the first time. Pretty good movie. But yeah, like compared to Paddington 1 and 2, which are just like two really good movies, despite being kids' movies. Like this is just like it's okay for children, I guess, but there's not really
Yes.
much, if anything, that I got out of it. So you know what? I'll go E. It
No.
wasn't there a scene of him like twerking or shaking his ass or whatever?
Yeah, he was shaking his
Yeah,
ass.
might be down to F.
No, you're
Okay, I'm
that
sorry.
that
It's not.
deserved for
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah. No, I think there's like 2 or 3 that we can go F, but we'll see.
There's two F's in the title, so all I'm saying.
I don't get it, but oh, I get it. Okay, okay. Yeah. Each of the Killer. I'll go A. I know you probably won't, but
I would probably put like a low B or IC, but yeah,
yeah, I'm
it's
just
still.
fucked in the head, so it appealed to me.
Yeah, you relate with most
Yeah,
characters.
I'm a big fan of torturing people and beating women, so yeah, literally me. I think probably one of my favorite things this year, like aesthetically speaking, like
Mhm.
just really appealed to me on that level. Like so many shots that were super cool. Um, the main guy's super cool. Uh, what the fuck was his name?
Akira?
Kakihara, yeah. And then the way it like sets up Ichi as like a separate plot line, and then kind of the way it interweaves the two in an interesting way. It was neat, and I enjoyed it.
My mind just would say I'm not high enough, and what you didn't do shit.
Oh my god, I literally okay. Hold on. Uh, I
Desktop audio is where you need it to turn up.
desktop okay. Advanced audio properties. Desktop audio. Volume. Oh my god. What is a dB? Volume dB.
Decibel?
Decibel? I guess I'll put it up. Is this doing anything?
I don't know. I assume maybe or maybe not.
Okay. It should be better? Talk more?
Talk more?
Talk more,
Yeah,
talk
I like
more. You're talking?
talking over me. I'll
Hold on. If I
kill
figure
him
this
later.
out, I might be the smartest man alive.
I doubt it.
It should be good.
I only know when someone talks in chat, so.
Well, nobody's watching, so.
Well, yeah.
Despite all the at everyone pings, nobody's watching. If we streamed on Shonen Jump off a building, I think we'd have at least 10k viewers, but alas, it didn't let us stream on there, so. Um, okay, yeah, Each of the Killer, good movie. A lot of scenes that have kind of stuck with me, and I kind of think about like the scene of him pouring like hot oil on the guy, or yeah, or the scene where they're chopping the girl's tits off. That was a good scene too.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
movie.
this I'm definitely gonna remember for a hot minute.
A minute, yeah,
Or because of just cool style and also because fuck.
yeah. Also, why the fuck is it called Ichi the Killer and it's this guy's face and that this is not Ichi the Killer? Kind of just
Probably because
bad.
the manga, but you know.
No, he shouldn't be. It should be Ichi on the poster and not the most dripped out man in all of Tokyo or whatever it's at.
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku, same thing.
Hmm.
Speaking of Tokyo, Godzilla -1, I would put at a B. High B for me, and you can talk about it because you liked it more.
And for me, it's like my favorite movie I've seen this year. One of my favorite things, just overall, but not just of the years. Fuck. Uh, I wish I could rewatch it because there's a lot that I like about it. Also, I'm a big fan of Big Man walking around. I've seen every Godzilla movie. even though most of them I'm not that into, when they hit really fucking good. And when you add to that with an actual like, good human cast, they're like fun to watch and also like depressing sometimes.
Yeah,
The stuff like she's just like fuck
yeah.
from the start.
For me, it was like for me, I didn't expect going into it that I would like the human cast as much as I did, and I think especially like the main pilot guy and all of his stuff, with him having like kind of PTSD from the war and also from Godzilla, and yeah, there's definitely a couple scenes that were like super stand out to me. But overall, I wasn't super into it like as an overall thing. There's definitely a couple points where I do think it could have been trimmed down a little bit. Maybe like a good hour and a half for me would have been perfect. But yeah, no, I definitely want to rewatch it at some point as well, and I want to watch more Godzilla stuff. But I'm glad I went to the theater to see it because it was a cool theater movie. Because big man stomps around, goes boom, boom, boom. Pretty cool.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba ba ba
Ba ba ba
ba
ba ba.
ba.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
That sure was sick. I agree. Yeah. Want to watch it again at some point. Paddington 1. I'm gonna go with a B on this.
Yeah, low B.
Low B for me. It's good, but the second one is just so clear that it's not even like a competition at that point. I don't the first one's where it was the lady who was trying to like make him into a taxidermy like thing for the museum. Yeah. I mean it's still good. It introduces like all the Brown family, not in a racist way. That's the name.
The Browns.
The Browns. Yeah. And you know them slowly accepting Paddington into their home was cute and fun, and there's definitely like a lot of Wes Anderson type stuff in this one, but especially like in the second one, it's like basically just a Wes Anderson thing without, you know, it being directed by him. But yeah,
Some aesthetic stuff, yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
I like. I mean, I've said this when we talked about it. I like this like the Paddington is just this bringer of joy. Like the Browns are kind of not the best relationship family at that point at the beginning of the movie, and by the end they're all like way more happy.
Mm-hmm.
And it just at the end of the movie when there's the tree that's it's not like, painted on their wall, it gets like it blooms, I guess. I don't know if you remember the stuff
I
like
don't remember the
that.
tree.
Yeah.
Oh,
shows it,
the
yeah.
tree that's painted like on the staircase or
Yeah,
whatever. Does does it bloom like as the movie goes?
Yeah, like I think it's really just the final scene that
Final
like,
scene.
leaves starts to appear on it, yeah, or around one of the final scenes,
Okay.
because they're all happy that they have a funny little bear man.
Yeah. The second one though, definitely, maybe S. I'm contemplating, but I think high A
Yeah.
for now. Yeah, super. Just such a good movie. Like, I think we talked about it for like an hour of just how crazy like the setup and payoff like pattern was. Like how every single thing that was set up in the movie early on like pays off in such a satisfying and fun way.
And stuff from the first movie.
Yeah, and stuff for the first movie that you don't think would come back, but does come back. And then you're like, what the fuck? And it's stuff that in the first movie I was kind of indifferent towards. I'll just say it because it's not a spoiler, but yeah, the security guard stuff that I was kind of like whatever in the first movie, and then when he comes back, it's so funny, and then it's just so well done, and I was just like genuinely really impressed with it. But yeah, just super good movie. Fucking what's the actor's name? Who plays like the evil man?
Plays the actor.
Uh,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's really fucking good as a villain. Just has such like charisma and
Hugh Grant. Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh.
What the fuck is this? Okay. Yeah, Hugh Grant. He's just what, bro? These ads are AI doctor. No, thank you. What? Okay. Letterboxd needs to. I don't. It's there's so many of them. Okay, why are we going to Pizza Hut?
When you click on every ad, just
Hold on.
ignore it.
No, but if there's an ad, like my brain is like, it can't like process other information.
Your brain can't process shit. Bro.
Okay. Yeah. Also, the chef guy in the prison, and just all
Knuckles
the
is
Knuckles,
pretty cool.
and all the prison stuff in general was super good. All the. Oh wait, no. Was there musical numbers in Paddington? Why do I remember a musical number in the
well,
prison?
at the end.
Oh, at the end, in the credits. Yeah.
Yeah, when you grant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Really good movie. You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting an S. I don't give a fuck. What a good fucking movie. Holy shit. What a good movie. Pilgrims. I think it's the only game I finished this year. It's like a point and click like thing where you see, I don't know. It was like a random game I played on Steam. I kind of like the art style. It's kind of neat, and yeah, it's just kind of a thing. I don't have, yeah, it was
one of my favorite games.
Yes, true, same. Okay, finally some fucking real shit. Okay, where are we putting? Fuck, what was the show called?
The Kingdoms of Ruin.
We literally finished it like less than a week ago. I don't remember what it's called.
Hametsu no Ogoku.
Yeah, Hametsu no Ogoku, Kingdoms of Ruin. We watched this weekly, Copium.
No, sorry, we watched that thing in 4 sittings.
Yeah.
Episode 1, 2, and 3. Then episodes 1, 5. And then when it ended, we watched like the last 7 episodes in 2 sittings.
Yeah. I don't really, cause I watched the first 2 episodes because I just wanted to watch like a bunch of seasonals, which was a mistake. But I watched the first 2 episodes, and episode 2 was very goofy and wacky. How the main guy's just like walking around the city like committing terrorism against just a bunch of like random people in the city, and just like shooting them with like massive bullets, and just he's just trying to kill as many people as possible. And then I just told you like, yo, let's watch this together because it seems funny, and it was funny for episode 2, and then the rest of it isn't. That's definitely like the peak of it, I would say. But yeah, the main guy's just so unhinged that kind of carries the show a little bit.
Yes.
Very edgy.
Just him walking around terrorizing and just killing people, and then the stuff when you go. Cause I don't care about spoilers here. If it's literally, people will watch it or not. I don't care. When he goes to the fucking moon where the rest of the witches are, which witches are basically Jews in the show.
Okay, I don't know about that.
None of the same.
Well, wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, hold on. Are you onto something? Is he cooking? Okay, yeah, maybe.
They were genocided, but now they're on the moon. But then this guy just brings the humans that he also hates. He wants to.
He wants to just kill everything. And the pink hair girl that like follows him and like sims for him, how she's like, oh my god, I'm so sweet. And then, I don't know what, like the whole show, I just am trying to understand what she sees in him, because he's just like this genocidal, like fucking super edgy, like guy who's just like, oh my god, all I want is revenge. All I need is revenge. She's like, oh my god, he's so sweet. He's actually such a nice guy. It's like, okay, this show's fucking.
He's doing all of this because of his master that's dead.
Yeah.
He didn't really kill my favorite guy, Mr. Punch. He did poison all of his men. Not with a deadly poison, but still. He roofied every single one.
Yeah. What a sweet, gentle soul. Yeah, I'm gonna go E or D.
I would say E. I like it less than Yogi Bear.
That's crazy. Less than Yogi Bear's kind of wild, but okay. I mean, no, I like him more. It was funnier than Yogi Bear, okay?
But
Um,
there's more of it that was boring shit.
okay, never mind. It's going below Yogi Bear.
You remember the episode where they just kill all the sex robots
Uh,
in the sex robot
I
town?
completely like the second I finished watching that episode, I completely forgot. Oh, remember the episode where there's like a girl and the main guy kills her boyfriend, and then she like falls in love with the main guy, and then never comes
Yeah,
back
like,
again. Do you remember that?
yeah,
That
yeah.
show was sick. Yeah, it was a great episode. Uh, Jujutsu season 2.
Not quite as good as Amas Tsuno Okoku, but
No, it's I'm going S tier on this. Damn, what a good season. Because season 1 I liked a lot too. But then season 2 I finally kind of understood why everyone was meat riding Shibuya, because it is just like a super exciting, like super well written arc. Um, just yeah, a lot of like really good fights back to back, and a lot of really good emotional payoffs for things, and also setups for like future Jujutsu stuff, which I'm excited to watch or read at some point eventually. Uh, yeah, especially like, well, do I care about? I'm not gonna spoil. I'll just say like names of fights. I guess the final fight with Tojo and Yuji was really good. Especially like the moments that Tojo has with Yuji before the fight is just really fucking actually made me almost cry. And then all the stuff with Sukuna also was very good. So yeah, glad a bunch of animators died to make this product for me. Very
that's
epic.
okay. They already announced season 3, so I'm sure they're not getting any rest.
Yeah, thank God they're not getting any rest. Yes, dude. Hell yeah. Absolutely.
And this the fucking Chainsaw Man movies.
Oh yeah. No, they're done.
Oh,
uh,
and I'm pretty sure there's a second season of Hell's Paradise. Jigoku Rocker, I
and
think.
probably much more. The map is
For sure.
probably more Vinland, probably more Attack on Titan's done at least, but yeah.
Well, I'm sure they could figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure they can figure out a
They're
new
gonna
way.
adapt. Yeah, there's new way to add more to Attack on Titan, and they're probably gonna do another Jump anime at some point. With
Absolutely.
Sakamoto days. Let's go.
True. Yeah, I do. No, I was gonna say I do feel guilty putting in an S. I don't feel guilty
No,
putting
yeah.
in an S. I mean, obviously, yeah, it sucks, but at least the anime is a banger. I don't. At least the anime is a banger, bro. Yeah. All Quiet on the Western Front. Probably go C on this. I mean, I like anti-war movies in general, or like stuff showing like the horrors of war. But I watched another one of those this year that was like way better. And this one it's like I don't remember how long it is, but at least a good third of the movie, they're at some random house and they're like swimming in the lake with women, and I'm just kind of like that whole section. I was just very like, okay, I guess. I mean, it's probably to make the ending stuff like more devastating, to make you feel for the characters more. But yeah, I like some of the shots. Like for example, like at the start, they show like Germany before World War One, like just how it's like a super lively city and just everybody fucking walking around like cheering or whatever, and how they're like sending off all the soldiers like with a big like parade, and then it shows a shot at the end of towards the end of the movie where it's just the same street but it's just all dead and fucking it's kind of depressing obviously. Yeah, the horrors of war bad.
I disagree. I'm more on the Adonis from Kimetsu no Koku vibe.
More of a pro
Murder
war, yeah.
is the only thing that I should be doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's a okay movie. I want to watch the remake of it at some point because I feel like that could hit harder. Because obviously it's like from the fucking 30s or something. So obviously stuff from the 30s isn't really gonna age the best. But even still, like, there's one really good scene where they're all like underground in a bunker, and there's just a bunch of like bombs and shit going off, and it's like super visceral, and just like really you feel like you're kind of just there, even though it's super old movie from the 30s. But yeah, that scene was really good. Yeah, pretty good movie, kind of, but certain parts that I wasn't super into. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Polar Bear Cafe. I'm probably gonna go A on this, low A. Just such a fun show. I watched at the perfect time, just when I needed it. Super funny and relaxing. I like especially the main three are all really good. At first I didn't like Penguin, but then he like grew on me over time. Panda's just like super cute and funny. And yeah, just fun slice of life thing. I wish there's more of it, even though it's already like 50 episodes long, but I feel like I could watch another 50 episodes of it like easily. Yeah, cute, fun show. Okay, something you can also talk about, Nazca, not Nazca, fuck, NASCAR, NASCAR, we'll get to Nazca.
Yeah,
NASCAR.
the bowel movement of NASCAR, or whatever the real name is.
I don't, yeah. I'll probably go D. I don't remember anything from the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask. How did you remember this TV show?
Okay, hold on. Let me just go through everything I remember. Oh yeah, because we watched this for a podcast and never ended up happening. Because we were gonna watch like every show in a season, and it was, I don't remember what season this came out, but it was the same season as Cowboy Bebop. So we watched Bebop and this, but then the other guy was supposed to also watch Bebop and this did not watch Bebop, so it was like, okay, well,
No, you watched.
there goes the podcast. Bebop. No, oh, did he? Oh no,
Yeah.
he watched Bebop, but it was already too late by the time.
It was already like 5 months.
Yeah, we're already.
And I forgot everything about both Bebop and that show 5 minutes after finishing.
Yeah, especially this show. Well, I remember. So it's like a Japanese guy, but he's like the reincarnation of an.
I mean, it's a group of Japanese people that are all reincarnations of a.
Are they Inca or?
Yeah, I think it's their Inca.
Inca. What's the other one? Inca or fuck? What's the other one I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, they're all reincarnation of South American warriors of the past, and then they
separate the group. One of them wants to.
The teacher. Back. Yeah, the teacher wants to kill a bunch of people or something.
Yeah, I don't remember their motive, but they want to, really, because as they remember their past.
Hold on, I think I have notes for the show. I could go and why do I have 45 notifications for YouTube? Why is it sending me notifications for literally everything? Okay. Hold on. No, I'm not looking for these fucking notes. I don't care. This show's not worth it. It's very mid. I don't remember much of it. I remember there was like the guy in the glasses who was like the apprentice of the teacher guy. That guy was kind of funny.
I don't.
Okay. There was like a couple guys who were with the teacher guy, with like the evil teacher, and they were all kind of funny. There's like the other guy with the purple hair or something. Hello? I can't hear you. Hello? Hello? Okay. Can't hear you.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I know.
What? Hello? Hello?
It works now?
Yes, it does.
Why did it stop working?
I don't know. It just kind of cut out.
I mean, it told me that my battery is getting low on my headphones, but then it continued to not work for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. This show, I don't have shit to say.
Yeah.
Nube, we both watched this year. I'll go C.
Yeah.
I'll go here. Yeah. Fun show, I guess. For like half of it. The other half was episodes I just didn't care about. I mean, there's some neat like supernatural concepts, I guess, for some of the ghosts or whatever they fight. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like there's like this episodic horror. Well, I mean, no horror, not scary, but
Not yeah.
horror thing. It's fun. I like the cast for the most part. They're silly.
Hmm.
Uh, except for fucking one joke on the fucking romance shit between
Yeah, I
New
mean, the
Day
romance shit was just too
and
much. Yeah.
just dog shit. It was
uh,
just they all add one joke between each other and they just kept repeating it every time.
yeah, with
The
the
only I guess good stuff is the one episode where the other teacher with the big Uncle Honkers, dude. Oh my god. Sees Nube actually fighting a demon and learns that he's actually like a cool guy. I thought that episode I remember
yeah,
being
that was a
pretty
cool
good.
episode. Yeah, but all the
But like
other like with the ice bitch, like there's like 10 episodes of just the ice bitch. I think she dies at one point, and then comes back next episode. I think they have like kids or something. Remember that there was like little like the
yeah,
ice guys or whatever.
yeah, she makes a little. I don't remember the exact explanation, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some episodes that like stood out, even though I don't remember many of them. But
If I
uh,
remember correctly, my favorite episode was the 100 Monster Tales, where they just like each member of the classroom tells like a monster story, and some of them have like cool visuals to represent stuff, just some nice cuts of animation, and yeah, I
yeah,
think those more like wackier episodes. They go into more
I
cool concepts, are more interesting than the actual like focusing on the characters that aren't some of the new base. Because I think new base stuff for like the flashback was
yeah,
teach.
those are definitely my favorite. I think my favorite episodes are usually the ones that focus on Nube or the other Tamago, I think his name was, or Tamao, the guy
Uh,
who turns into a furry.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't really fuck around that much. He just looked fine.
Yeah, I liked his stuff, especially like the two-parter where he like fights Nube and Nube gets fucked up. That was a pretty good. It's a pretty good one, in my opinion. But yeah, yeah. Overall, didn't care for it too much, especially like some of the stuff with some of the students, like having three-fourths of each episode be like, oh, here's the students. They're finding this monster or whatever ghost, and then Nube shows up at the end and it goes dun 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 or whatever the fuck the song that they play is, and then yeah beats up the monster. It's like, okay, I've seen this for the past 20 fucking episodes of this, so yeah, it's all right. Is this the first movie? I think.
Maybe I can't.
Yeah,
I
with this guy, this is the first movie. Uh,
nah, it should, but yeah, maybe.
yeah, I'll go D. I think maybe low C. No, I'll go D because I feel about as strong as I do with NASCAR. Because yeah, I honestly I'll just rank all the New Bay movies because I don't remember anything from them at all. So, where's the last one? Because this is there it is. Okay.
Yeah, this is the third one. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember any of? I think the second one was my favorite out of these, with the
My favorite
clown.
was the third one.
I don't remember shit from any of them though, to be honest. But yeah, there
Yeah, I don't
were.
remember. Oh, there's also the OVA if you just want to rank
Oh
that.
yeah, we can rank the OVA. I, from what I remember, I really didn't like. Not really didn't like it, but like, I was definitely not too big on the OVA.
I feel about the same as the movies.
Honestly, because I remember I rated it lower than the movies, but I'll probably put it the same as just a little lower than the movies. Because yeah, I think the last episode is just like weirdly animated. Like the
Yep.
first two episodes look the same as just all the regular Nube stuff, and then the last episode for some reason is like digital animation and looks weird and just feels like weird comedically. It's like
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff.
yeah, it's
But
just
quite,
kind of weird.
I enjoy it, but you know.
Yeah, Uh, it is what it is, I guess. Taxi Driver, I'll go S. Probably high S. Yeah, just a really good movie. Uh, you're just delving into this man's fucking psychological decline, and also just like super well shot and great soundtrack, great everything. Just I was just like super invested the whole time. Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
made me want to go to New York again, but New York in this movie, it looks like super shitty and dirty and fucked, but also like super beautiful and blissful the way Scorsese shot the film. But yeah, really good movie. I liked it. Uh, it follow. Oh yeah, you watched Taxi Driver too. I don't know what you want to say about it.
Probably for like either low B or high C. I was just not that into it when I watched it. Like I get it. It's neat. There's some stuff about it. I do like, the visuals. But I just didn't. I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the mood for this kind of movie or something, but I just did not care that much.
Yeah,
It's
that's
good,
fair.
but yeah.
It follow. Hold on, let me finish eating this banana so I'm not.
The fuck?
I don't want to be munching on the mic. It
How are we
follows.
doing in the chat? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, chat is kind
As
of
alive
dead.
as
Yeah, as alive as ever. As soon as the stream started, nobody cared anymore. Yeah, I'll go B. Like, I think this one's like super hardcore, carried by its concept. Wait, do you know what this movie's about, or have you seen it?
STDs, but it's a guy. I don't know.
Yeah, kind
I
of.
haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
basically STDs, but like if you're, I think if you're looking at the person,
It?
like they don't like fuck with you, but if you look away, then they can like move or something. Or wait, am I thinking of something else? Oh no, it's the one where maybe that's also part of it, but yeah, it's the one where it's like there's a thing that's like just constantly following you, like everywhere you go. Like you can like, and they walk pretty slowly, but you can just kind of like get in the car and fucking go, you know, or you can get to the other side of the world, but they're still gonna like slowly be fucking boom, 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 marching towards you, and yeah, you can basically pass it on to like another person by having sex with them. So yeah, it's kind of like a STD thing. But yeah, cool concept, but didn't get a ton more out of it aside of that. But there's definitely a couple spooky scenes, like where there's like a big tall guy that shows up and like, what the fuck? It's a big tall guy. The fuck? Or just like people standing naked on roofs and shit. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? That's wacky. Yeah.
True.
Hold on. Let's look at the chat. I saw professional
Yeah,
streamer.
professional
Oh
streamer.
my god, true.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy. I agree. The menu. Wait, did we? No, we didn't watch this. I watched this by
No,
myself.
you watched
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I'll go B on this also. Maybe no. I'll go B. I'll go like here. I think I liked this movie when I first watched it quite a bit, and then I watched Midsummer. I was like, wait, this is like very very similar, and obviously was inspired by Midsummer. But yeah, scary chef guy in a restaurant. What's going on? There's wacky stuff. Oh, I don't remember much about it. Yeah, but I liked it. No Country for Old Men. Where did it go? Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll definitely go S on this also. Yeah. Scary, Javier Bardem, scary guy. And yeah, just super like intense thriller. I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? You know? Yeah, really fun,
Yeah, if they're
good movie.
interested in getting to it. I'm slowly going through the Coen brothers stuff, so I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah. Uh, I forgot what the show was called. It's like Sasaki or
Shoujo
Nana
Tsubaki.
Tsubaki. Yeah. So yeah, this is like an old horror OVA or something. It's like the most banned anime or whatever, because they like apparently censored the fuck out of it before it could be released, and then it got released like the actual version. Uh, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I guess I didn't really get much out of it. It's like, yeah, not great. uh, Also, I read the manga for some reason. I don't remember reading this at all, but yeah, I looked on my list. I was like, wait, I read the manga for this, but yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Both of them I didn't really care for. There's like a scene where they kill a dog that was kind of fucked, and there's definitely some other fucked stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucked. But yeah.
Talking about dogs, not
Oh,
killing
what the
them.
fuck? But instead of killing them, we're gonna seduce the dog or something. This show is so weird. This is such a weird show. I don't know why I watched. No, I know why I watched all of it. It was very funny, to be fair. And some of the girls.
Oh,
Were,
I'm sure it was because of the
no,
comedy.
some of the girls were kind of hot. Okay, but like it was actually funny, not intentionally, but there was just some very wacky stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck am I even watching? After every single episode, I was kind of like shocked how far they went with it. But yeah, kind of an abomination to mankind. But hey, I watched all of it, and if there is a season 2, I'm gonna be watching. Okay, hell yes.
I do know.
You do know. Yeah. This show's very cursed. You should watch it.
No, I watched like part of an episode. That was enough.
No, the first episode's boring, but after that, it's like crazy shit happening. Okay. Mean Streets. This is another Scorsese I watched early in the year. Uh, DiCaprio was really good in this one. There's another guy who was really good in this one. But I don't remember a ton from it. But I remember like the ending. There's a couple other scenes. But yeah, I wasn't like too into the. I'll put it like. I'll put it like here. Yeah, just not my favorite. It's alright. Midsummer. Put it about here. I was pretty into this one. Good setting. Made me scared of Swedish people and their weird customs. It's kind of like the idea of a bunch of people coming into a culture and then it being like, oh no, this is just cultural differences, guys. It's just it's just we shouldn't judge. It's just what they do, and then slowly it's like, wait, it's getting more fucked and more fucked and more fucked and more fucked. It's like, oh my god, yeah, yeah, but good movie. I liked it. Tremors, it was alright. Kind of fun. I liked Kevin Bacon, I think is the actor,
Yeah.
and the other guy, like the duo of the main two guys was fun. Kind of a fun concept, like big snake things under the ground, and you can't make sound or wait, is it sound or movement? I don't remember what they. I think it's sound. I don't fully. Probably
Whoever
both.
could be considered a tremor, because that's the name of the movie.
Maybe.
I see that.
Yeah. It was it's kind of fun for the time I watched it, but I don't really think about it much. So yeah, it's alright. Airplane. Airplane was pretty funny. Yeah, that's it. It was funny. I liked it. uh, I was surprised for like an older movie. I didn't expect some of the jokes to still age pretty well, but yeah, it's definitely like a timeless kind of comedy. So yeah. This is the campfire cooking show. Really enjoyed this when I watched it weekly. Just really fun. Overall, big wolf cooks a lot of food for the wolf. More Mappa staff died while making it, but hey, there was a big wolf, and he cooked him steaks and shit, because he had like a power where he could he can order stuff on Amazon, but in another world, and he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna order him a steak. What a good show. Molcar season 2. It's more Molcar. Let me hold on. Yeah, oh, hold on. What are we doing here, huh? What are we doing here?
I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, you'll come back in a second when it's stuff that you've also seen. Molcar season 2. It was cute, but the Molcar fad is dying down. The Molcar community is falling apart, unfortunately. Okay, you can talk now. Cowboy Bebop, you can talk about this.
I mean, it's a fun sci-fi episodic stuff. Visually, like, stunning. Yeah, very, very pretty. I like the cast.
I don't know why you said it in I like the cat, like a question mark, because I like the cast a lot.
I feel like I'm saying all of these good things, but somehow...
Yeah, somehow...
I don't find the show that entertaining for that much of it.
I mean, I agree. I think it's just... I think the quality of episodes just ranges from like, oh, this was really boring and I didn't care at all, to like, oh, this was like a really good fucking episode. But it just keeps kind of going back and forth with that. So
like, I remember most of the episodes of focused on either the crew and falling apart, like leaving. So that stuff was good. The stuff with Spike's backstory, and also the episode with the funny cowboy man.
Oh, dude, the episode with the cowboy man was a banger. I remember the episode. This one I don't think I liked that much, but the one where it's like a big fat guy in like a circus, because that one just stood out. Like, it was just very like different. Because the guy who was like a terrorist or something running around like blowing shit up. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, barely. I think.
Yeah, it was like one of the later episodes where it was like a big fat guy was like bouncing around. Like, that episode, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, it's just a lot of like very forgettable episodes, but it's definitely a lot of highlights as well. Especially some of the later stuff. I think like the last episode's easily my favorite, and is the reason why I'm putting it as high as I am putting it right now. But yeah, Spike is also really cool. Good soundtrack as well, you know? Pretty cool, I guess.
The ED is a banger.
The ED is a banger. None just DM'd me something and it made me mad. I
agree with whatever EDM'd you.
Yeah. It threw me off. You killed my whole fucking Bebop movie. It's like basically just an extended episode of the show. Also good, I guess, but
yeah, it's like probably one of the better episodes.
Like, looks really good visually.
Yeah.
I don't remember a ton from it, to be honest, but
no, I remember. I think this chase scene from toward the end is like probably my favorite action scene in the entire show movie.
Yeah. I remember there's like a fight when Spike goes to like invade a hospital or something, and then it goes into is it like a tram going over water or something? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They move through. Yeah, there's just going through a bunch of different places as they fight. This chase. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Lane, I watched this year, and I'll put it in an A tier. Super into it for the time I'm watching it. I watched it, and then afterwards, I haven't really thought about it that much, but I really liked it visually and thematically and everything. Just kind of the way it predicted like the technological dystopia that we're currently living in. It's kind of like eerily similar. It's like, fuck, this came out like the early 90s or something, or late 90s, I don't remember. yeah, there's like certain things in each episode. There's like constants in each episode, and then when they start like changing those, like there's like a certain like sound or whatever, and then like people talking at the start of each episode, and then that like starts like changing over time. It like freaked me out, and there's like yeah, there's just a bunch of like cool kind of meta-ish stuff that they do. I like the final episode a lot. Lane is also good. Yeah, really good show. I liked it. Jujutsu movie zero. Like a C or a B for me. Probably go like a high C. I didn't really care for Jujutsu Zero when I read the manga for it, and then I watched the
Mhm.
movie, and I mean it was cool visually, but I still didn't really care about any of it really that much. It's just so much less interesting than anything in the main story. Really, it's like not even close. I'm like, okay, Yuta is a cool guy, I guess, and he has like a big stand. Neat. Okay, I guess. Um. Super bad. It was funny. Honestly. Eh, uh, eh, uh, eh. I'll go see. Yeah, it was funny. That's it. I don't know.
It's
I
awesome.
don't really. Yeah, I like Jonah Hill, Michael Cera. What's the other fucking McLovin or whatever? That trio are
Oh, yeah.
all funny guys. Yeah. The platform. I don't remember much about it. This is another one that's like kind of carried by the concept. It's really like a damn. We really live in a society type of movie. Uh, there's like, do you know the concept of this one at all? Do you know anything about this?
Maybe I don't know.
Basically, there's like a big platform. It's like 100 levels of prisoners, and every in the middle of the room there's like a big platform. There's like an open big hole in the middle of each of their rooms, and there's a platform with a bunch of food that goes from level 100 down to level 1, and then you get like put into one of the rooms randomly, and then it starts with like a fuck ton of food, and instead of like share it, you're supposed to like share the food or something as it goes down, but then humans are evil, so they take all the food, and then by the time it gets to like the last level, there's literally like nothing left, so the people at the last level just die. So yeah, it's very deep, very deep, but the actual movie was like, it was okay. I don't know. It was all right. uh
Okay.
yeah, but the concept was cool. I could see a better movie with the same concept being made, but this is not that movie. uh, Come and see. This might be the first SSS tier. Oh my god. What a fucking good movie. I don't really want to spoil much of it or talk about it, but yeah, very fucking traumatic. At the end of it, I just kind of looked at the ceiling and just sat there for 30 minutes, and I was like, fuck. This is the one I was talking about, where I was talking about All Quiet on the Western Front, where I said like there's another anti-war, like war is bad and traumatizing movie that I watched that was way better, and yeah, this was that movie. And also I like how it focuses on like a lesser known aspect of World War II, um, specifically like Nazis occupying Belarus, I think it was. So
Yeah, it's Belarus.
yeah. Um, I don't want to say much more. I think at some point maybe we'll watch it for our movie thing and talk about it, because I do want you to see it. But I don't know if I
Yeah, I
want to
agree with
rewatch
you.
it that much. But yeah, the main actor's like really like some of his facial expressions are just like fuck, bro. Like I don't know how you can express this much pain when you're like acting and not going through the shit for
They
real.
try him
Yeah, like
for real.
apparently he was like pretty fucked and traumatized. Hold on. Paddington 1/2? Why would you not think this? What?
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's
What is
saying.
this guy
I'm not
saying?
sure. What would you?
Why would you put Paddington 1 over Paddington 2? In what you explain yourself? If this is what you're saying? Um yeah, phenomenal fucking movie. I could talk about it for way longer, but at some point we'll talk about it when you watch it, if you watch it, or if we both watch it, I guess, for our movie thing. We'll see. Um Borat. Borat was funny. I don't think like I don't think I've ever watched the full movie. I think I just saw like so many fucking clips of it on YouTube over the years that I felt like I saw the whole movie. But I mean, for the most part, definitely held up pretty well. Just like fucking with people in real life and kind of mixing like a plot of a film with like fucking with people like for real in real life. It's just kind of a cool concept, and Sacha Baron Cohen's like just super fucking funny and commits to the bit like super hard. And you can't really tell at some points, is this like a real person or is this a staged thing? It's kind of hard to tell at certain points, but yeah, definitely some very memorable scenes in that one. Yeah. We're about to get to where you can talk more soon. Yeah. It's just certain chunks were just me talking. GTO, bro, fucking banger show. Oh my god, what a good show. Made me actually like anime again, which I never thought would be possible. Yeah, Onizuka is just so fucking good. What a cool guy. And also what a sweet guy, but he has like a very consistent like moral compass that he operates on, but it's also kind of a pervert and a degenerate, but then at certain points you're like, oh, but no, he's actually a nice guy, you know, a bit like the guy from the Hamas show. Oh, he's actually a nice guy. He might seem like a terrorist or whatever. But yeah, it's super funny. I was like pretty much into almost every episode. Like the side cast is also great. Every time it focuses on like one of the students and Onizuka like getting closer to one of the students is great. Both the openings are great, especially the first one, but the second one's pretty good.
Yeah, Driver
too.
High is a banger.
Yeah. Bro, I listened to Driver's High a lot just outside of the show after watching it, but yeah. Visually not the best, but it's not really a show where I care that much about visuals. I think I could look past it for most of it. Also, it would be nice to see it in higher quality because I watched it in like 480p or something because I could find like there's no decent release of it at all, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, the last two episodes weren't the best because it does like an anime original ending and it just feels kind of strange. But still doesn't take away from the overall show being phenomenal. So yeah, want to read the manga at some point as well. Chinatown, you can finally talk.
Can I mean, I remember liking Nicholson's performance and like kind of the noir detective vibes for the most part, but that's like I don't really remember the plot that well.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it's like in LA, and then it has to do with like water being
with
like there's like the president of like a water company or something. I don't remember how, but they were like stealing water from the city, and then the guy gets murdered or something. It's like and yeah, it's like a big conspiracy, and Jack Nicholson's like uncovering it. Yeah, I'm between like A and a B. When I initially watched it, I definitely would have gone A. It might have slowly kind of gone down over time because I don't really remember it super well like you. But I mean, still really good movie. I remember like the ending stuff. I don't want to like spoil in case anyone wants to watch this, I guess. Who's also watching the stream? How many viewers do we have? Okay, 2 viewers. Okay, W.
It's me and your biggest fan.
Yeah. I'll go B with this. Blue Cock, funny. Blue Lock. I'll also probably go like pretty high B. Just just a fun show. Yeah. Like from the first episode, I definitely wasn't super enthusiastic about it because I was like, oh, this is like super edgy and kind of takes away the point of football as a sport. But then after a while, I was like, oh no, actually, it's kind of doing like a more of a standard sports anime thing, so I was more fine with it as it went on. But good show. I like some of the cast members. Definitely a lot of like super hype moments where I was like, oh shit, this guy did a big fucking goal right as everything was better be fucked, and then he did a big goal, and it was like, oh my god, sick. Like Nagi. I like Chirisu, the long hair person. I like the fuck. I don't remember the guy. Bachara. Main guy Isagi. Yeah, good cast overall. I'll probably watch season 2 when that comes out. I think it's this year.
When are you gonna watch episode Nagi?
When that also comes out, I think this year. Question mark. Okay, you can also talk for this one. Finally, we're here. Me and Roboco, dude. Holy shit.
It's just a really funny and fun watch, which was unexpected.
Yeah,
okay.
with Roboco, I think I have to give like some context, even though it's only none and you on an alt watching the stream, and they both understand. But still, with Roboco, like it's crazy how it went on a whole. I think we both kind of went on a whole arc from like, at least for me, I read it at first weekly, and I was like, it's fine, whatever. Then I kind of grew to hate it weekly. I was like, oh my god, this manga fucking sucks. And then I started liking it ironically, like, haha, it's funny to like Roboco. And then the show came out, and I actually just liked it unironically. I'm like, okay, this is actually just funny and good. I think just having the episodes be super just zoomer-fied, just fucking 2-minute episodes for each chapter was just kind of perfect. And every time like one of the jokes didn't really land, it would just move on to the next thing. It was just so fucking fast. And there's like some kind of fun stuff that they do visually as well, and some just good. Good show. Gachi Gorilla is a goat. Oh my god, Gachi Gorilla.
Gachi Gorilla.
Gachi Gorilla, what a cool guy. And yeah, some of the references were actually more funny in the show than in the manga, because in the manga, I don't know, felt a little more forced to me for some reason, but in the show it was like...
I think my issue, and I'll see whenever I get back to the manga, but just like reading a whole chapter, it's a little wordy and it doesn't go by.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
The speed is just like helps it a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm curious, maybe I'm expecting to enjoy it way more when I do read it, even if I still don't really care for it as much as.
Because I feel like the thing is like, I don't know how long it takes you to read a page. For me, it takes like, I don't know, 30 seconds to like a minute.
30 minutes.
Okay, shut up. Like 2 minutes. Okay, 30 seconds to 2 minutes per page, and there's definitely like in that time, there's definitely jokes that will just drag on, and you just kind of like, okay, this is not funny, just stop. But then in the anime, it's just so fucking fast, so you can't even like process it. Just like, what the fuck? Okay, next thing, and it just keeps fucking going like that. So it's like, okay. Yeah, I liked it. Heavenly Delusion, I'll go with a good A tier for this. Pretty strong A tier. The main two are both really good. It's just like super into the mystery stuff that it sets up, and then doesn't really pay off because it's only the first season, and I don't know if it's ever going to get a second season, so I should read the manga, but the manga's also ongoing. But then when it ends, I'm also not going to read it, so I don't know. Yeah, also really strong visually, like probably one of the better shows that came out this year that I saw visually. A lot of like super creative stuff, animation wise. And yeah, following these two going through the post-apocalyptic kind of, not really wasteland, but kind of just everything's just kind of abandoned and fucked. And then you're trying to slowly piece together like what actually happened and who's behind it all. And yeah, and also, well, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but it basically focuses on like those two and then also another group. And the stuff with the other group at first I wasn't too into, but then the other group was also pretty interesting in the way when they like started actually interweaving slowly, even though it didn't fully Manifest in the first season. It was really good, and I liked it. And there was also one episode where it was really fucked, and I was like, okay, damn, even though I was already spoiled on it. But yeah, very good show. Oshinoko, you can also talk about this one. Idol, idol, sama. I feel like when I was watching it weekly, I definitely felt stronger about it than I do now.
Yeah.
I'll still go A for it because I do think it's a pretty solid show, but a lot of it, like the first episodes, just kind of ended up being clear of the rest of it for me.
Oh yeah, but it's cheating because it's like an hour long or whatever. It's not long,
I mean, also true, yeah. But then the rest of it is just like set up for future stuff in Oshinoko that doesn't really also, like Heavenly Delusion doesn't really get paid off obviously in season 1.
Well, it's also a mystery thing, so there's a lot just not we won't know until the manga ends.
Yeah, but I mean, even with the non-mystery stuff like Aqua going through his like the reality TV show, like that whole section was probably the best stuff outside of the first episode. I thought the Ruby Idol stuff, it was okay. That stuff I was definitely a little less into, but
I like the stuff with red-haired girl. But yeah, Ruby is kind of just non as.
Oh yeah, red-haired girl was my wife for like a week, and then I forgot about her after finishing the show. But yeah, when I was watching the show, I was like, oh my god, my wife? And then, no, unfortunately, no longer my wife. Mashley. I'll hold on. I'll bump super bad. It's at least here. C or B for me. I definitely, when I read the manga weekly for the chunk that this covered, I enjoyed it way more, and I don't really know if that's because it was comedy that seeing for the first time it's kind of gets more of a reaction out of you as opposed to seeing it again. But the anime just didn't really do much for me. It was just kind of okay for most of it. Like I kind of enjoyed watching it. There's some fun moments where like, oh my god, he's better beat the fuck out of this guy, and this guy's a piece of shit, and he's better fucking punch him. But outside of that, I mean, I'll watch season 2 and I'll read the rest of the manga eventually. But I liked Dot, my favorite guy. Okay, wait, hold on. From now on, can you talk about everything?
No, I can't talk about Sex House. I can't talk about Oppenheimer. I can't talk about
her. Yeah, okay, never mind.
The one thing below her, the other thing below that. There's a bunch of shit I can talk about.
Okay, well, never mind.
For a bit now, yeah.
Hold on, what is chat? You don't sound A-tier sure about this at all. What, for Oshinoko? Okay, he's just hating on Oshinoko. But you know what? No, fuck you. I'm not gonna buy into this, okay? It's a good fucking show. It's a good show. It's A-tier even for the first episode alone, okay? Shut up. Oh, wow, Oshinoko's not good. This guy's so fucking cringe. Wizards of Waverly Place. Remember that show on Disney Channel?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. I'll put this B.
Question C. Stop coping.
No, it was fun. There's Nazis in it.
There's one good scene.
Well, you know what? You're not wrong. Because I was looking at I was looking at these three, and I'm like, I like all three of these more than this. I
mean, it's like a cool looking movie. And there's some like, what the fuck stuff, like, you know, the Nazi stuff just kind of starts.
Yeah, the Nazis have caught me so off guard that was just kind of just blew me away. Like I was like, what the fuck? That
stuff was funny.
Yeah.
Like the actual training of itself is just kind of whatever.
Yeah, because it's the gnome guy, the girl with the big tits, and then like I feel like there's other guys.
Yeah, there's an elf guy, and then there's the guy on the poster.
Oh yeah, bro. The guy in the poster is not even really that relevant that much. I feel like.
No.
Um.
There's like a thing about him being the bringer of peace or something, but then that I don't know, it's like a joke, I assume, because it's never the thing again.
Yeah.
And he dies or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. I don't really remember much either. I know there was like a whole middle section of the movie where they were like in the fairy place that was just not good.
It was boring shit.
Yeah. But everything else, I mean, I enjoyed it. Like the fight with the evil wizard guy and the little gnome guy, and yeah, the Nazi stuff. The Nazi stuff was crazy, and it was used in actual like fun and interesting ways. So, yeah. Good movie. Which you can't say about.
And definitely say about Bullet Train.
No,
like,
Bullet Train is bad. It's not funny. That's it. It's a comedy, and it wasn't funny. I didn't like it. Just,
it's an action movie.
Well, you know what? True. The action was fun. That wasn't even an argument, but it convinced me. The action stuff was kind of fun, even though, actually no, I hate the aesthetic of it. It's just like, it looks gross. It's like this big, like, I don't like stuff where it's not like a thing that's CGI. It's just CGI being used for like scenes that could theoretically be done physically. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Whatever. Mostly the comedy though. It's like every single scene, everyone is quipping all the fucking time. Everything is like MCU humor, and I didn't laugh at all. And there's like a bunch of fucking annoying characters. There's like one cool British guy who's sexy, and Brad Pitt's okay, but yeah. Where would you put it?
Probably like a high B.
A high B? No, you're crazy. Hold on. Where did I even? What do I have it
Probably
above?
Like Zero.
Where do I have it? Oh, here. Okay. I mean, you know what? I'll put it a low D. It's not this bad. I don't think it's Fear and Loathing. I feel like this one definitely, like, we watched it. I feel like it's grown on me over time. Like the more I think about it, like it was just a super fun.
Think about stuff. It's funny, yeah.
Yeah, super fun movie. Like makes me want to do a bunch of drugs. And then I watch a certain other movie. Where is it?
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, I never want to do drugs, but I like just Johnny Depp fucking narrating like random nonsense. It's just fucking just making shit up, and you can't really tell what's like part of the drug trip and what's like him just talking. Yeah, it's just
he's also unsure. Like there's a couple of scenes where like, wait, is this real?
Yeah, is this even a real thing?
Is it my actual identity, or am I just impersonating some random person because I think I'm him now?
Yeah.
Or the fucking scene with
the cop. Yeah.
It's so ingrained in my mind.
The cop scene is funny as fuck. Funny. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I actually want to rewatch it at some point.
Yeah, I still have downloaded that thing.
Yeah, I think I do too. So, but yeah, very funny movie. It might be an A, bro. Yeah, if it's an A. Yeah, it's an A. I'm somewhat confident in this. Oceanoko can go below Polar Bear.
Manju's winning you over.
No. Never mind. I remember Manju's fucking. Wow. Oceanoko. Shut up. No, it's good. I sound like I'm coping so fucking hard every time I talk about Oceanoko. No, it's actually good. It's a good show. Okay. Lupin, Cagliostro. Good movie. I don't think I have much to say.
Yeah, it's visually like really pretty. I like Lupin.
Zenigata got some good stuff in it. Uh,
Disney was fun.
the there's at least a couple. Oh, like the opening scene stuff is like pretty iconic as far as Lupin stuff goes.
Yeah.
Like where they're just in a really tiny car, just driving on walls and shit. It was fucking sick.
Yeah, they realize it's fake money and
Yeah.
this was fun. I like that for a second we see fucking uh oh shit. How did I forget his name? The samurai man? What the fuck?
Hold on. I'll remember. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Whoever remembers it first is not a hack. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I'm Googling about Googling. I'm
Goemon. I remembered it. I'm so
Goemon,
fucking
yeah.
smart. Oh my god. Okay.
You see Goemon for like a second in the car in the beginning scene, and then he doesn't appear for a whole hour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like fun.
I agree. Yeah. Uh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Oh my fucking god, what a good movie. Holy moly. I don't know, I'll put it like here, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just kind of blew me away, like how well written it was. Uh just such a smart, like well thought out screenplay. Jim Carrey's really good. And yeah, a lot of like really fun, memorable side characters as well. Definitely one that I want to rewatch, and I feel like would be really rewarding on a
Yeah, it's very
rewatch.
fun rewatch. Yeah,
Yeah, because you rewatched it when we talked about it. So um,
yeah. No, because there's a big plot twist. I'm not gonna spoil, but just knowing that and going through the movie again, just seeing all the hints. Like, how the fuck did I not catch that before? That's crazy. There's actually a good amount, even if it's not that obvious.
yeah,
It's
and
really fucking cool.
it just made me feel really good by the end of it, and I was like, damn, what a good ass fucking movie. Um, yeah. Her. Uh, I'll go something. I'll go here ish. Something here. I this one I definitely want to rewatch. This I watched super early in the year. Um, Walking Phoenix is really good. Scarlett Johansson is also really good, even though she's just an AI voice the whole time. But uh, yeah, it's just the way it like approaches love in a it's like interesting because it's a relationship that you would think would be shown in like a really mean spirited kind of way, like, oh, this guy's such a loser, which it kind of is, and it does like make fun of him, but it is also like kind of like super understanding and sympathetic to how he got to this point of like falling in love with an AI and all this shit. And yeah, it's definitely something where this might just happen soon. Like this might just be a thing that happens soon. So you want to be you want to be ready for the future. Get yourself a nice AI digital girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, The Whale. We could talk about this one. Fuck.
It's just a disgusting movie.
Yeah.
Just fucking putrid and like it's good, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
This is like the closest. Like, there's definitely each of the killer has some fuck stuff, but at no point was I like looking away from the screen because like oh my god, why? There's some stuff that's shown in this movie where every time you just see Brendan Fraser just fucking eating himself to death, and it's just like actually just uncomfortable to watch. I did not eat for like a whole day after watching this fucking movie. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Some really good stuff with his daughter, and
she's such a piece of shit also.
yeah, she's also such a piece of shit. But Brendan Fraser's like, just despite having this thing where he's just like completely fucked himself and can't really get out of it, but he's also like such a nice guy. It's like, oh fuck, why?
Just wants to kill himself. But
Yeah, it's pain. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. uh, I think none of these rankings are going to be consistent with this ranking as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I know it.
expecting
Yeah.
it.
Um, I don't know if I even agree with putting this over this. So I'll just leave it. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah. Whiplash. Oh my god, another fucking banger, dude. Didn't we watch this and Eternal Sunshine like back to back, or am I making that up?
I think the whale was in the middle of those.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's a big gap, Lamau.
Because he's fat.
Yes, that's a joke.
Okay, pretty good. Yeah, Whiplash is just a fucking insane movie. Just like the whole time, I was just kind of, my eyes were like glued to the screen. I was like, this is just such a well-made, well-written, like quality movie. The main like performances, especially from J.K. Simmons, is just insane. Like he's just so believable as this fucking guy, and it's kind of like terrifying. Just maybe the most fucking terrifying man I've ever seen. And yes, I don't want to. Well, it came out so long. I don't want to spoil it though. But yeah, some of the scenes in this fucking movie are like, I was just on the edge of my seat, fucking biting my nails, just like, oh my god, what the fuck? What is going on? Yeah, it might be one of my favorite movies now. I kind of.
It's
well, we already talked about this in Eternal Sunshine in depth, so I don't feel like I need to.
Yeah, but not on stream.
Not on stream. That's fair.
People.
Not to 3. True. We need 3 other people
but
listening.
Like, yeah, the fucking music is also just like, it's a music movie, so you can't expect it. Yeah, goddamn, the Whiplash song that's called Whiplash is kind of a fucking banger.
Yeah, is it an original?
I don't think so. It up and it was, but I don't actually remember.
Okay, I would be very surprised if it was, but yeah, yeah. Without saying anything, just the ending scene. Honestly, the last like 30 minutes or like 40 minutes or yeah, whole movie. Yeah, it's just my jaw was like on the floor by the end of it. I don't want to say much else, but yeah, holy shit. This Eternal Sunshine, all the ones in SSS tier right now, afterwards I just kind of looked up at the ceiling and just sat there for like a good 5-10 minutes just thinking like, damn. Yeah, just all 3 of these gave me that same feeling. So yeah, damn indeed.
Damn indeed.
Damn indeed. Andrei Rublev, good movie. Right, MegaRaphix? Wow, I'm a fucking zoomer. I love Roboco. I can't handle a long
movies with like one guy just copy pasted on over and over again because every fucking Russian men look the same past a certain age. It's all become the same guy, all disgusting with the same beard.
Are you done? Are you done insulting my fucking people? Okay.
Like, just so like, are we talking with the fucking Alcoy on the Western Front? Was like a weird, was that scene there, or the fairy scene in Wizard? That's like. Most of the movies
okay, no, shut the fuck up. It's artistic and good. I love
subversive fucking scenes, dude. That's how. That's a movie.
Listen, it's trying to tell a man's whole fucking life. Okay, it's trying to show medieval Russia in its truest form. Okay, it's got. There was like at least.
I believe that actually. That's true.
Shut up. Okay, shut up. It's a good movie. Okay, you're actually. Where would you put it? Okay, where would you rank it?
Like top of E.
Okay, there's no way you think it's worse than or better than.
Yeah. There's no way it's better. It's better than Yogi Bear.
Okay, you're actually just brain dead. I'm sorry. It's okay. It is too long. Okay, it's old. It's Russian. It's good though. It's a good movie. There's at least like 2 really strong scenes that I could think of, especially like the scene where. It's like in the shut up, the scene in the castle or whatever, where it's like all the guys invading I think it was Tatars, invading the castle. That was a really good scene. There's at least like 1 or 2 other ones that were super long that I liked the whole time.
I like that scene's alright, and the scene at the end with like the bell making, and specifically the very end.
Yeah, it was all worth it in the end,
They
right?
would. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
I
I
just
think
wish we got to that in a reasonable time and in a
I think
way that made sense. And no, was it? Because I can't even say it's a detour because I don't see the road in between. It's just like a bunch of roads that are
no.
not connected somehow, but somehow they are?
Okay,
Question mark.
you're.
That wasn't shown though.
It's trying to show a man's whole fucking life. Okay, it was made by Soviet
Made it long.
people who haven't been outside of the Soviet. I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. uh, it's good. Okay, shut up. You're actually just hating for no reason. Uh, Train to Bushama. Funny. Train to Busan. A good movie.
Solid zombie movie, yeah.
Yeah. Got me pretty emotional towards the end.
Yeah, I like generally the relationship between the main guy and his daughter. But other than that, I I, I don't remember that much. I
There's
do
the
remember.
fat
It was
guy. There's a big fat
yeah,
guy.
that's true.
He was
I'm trying.
sick.
I'm remembering more and more. Never mind. This movie's sick. I love the big guy.
There's a guy
I
who's
like.
just like the worst person ever. Remember
How's
that
it true?
guy? That guy was such a. That guy was a fucker, bro. Oh my god, that guy
Oh,
was a
piece of
fucker.
shit. Yeah.
Um,
I like the scene of them just going through the the train, like using the mechanic of the zombies that they can't see you.
yeah, like there's like a ton of really interesting stuff that they do with the zombie mechanics, like especially when like they go through tunnels in the train or like certain. I don't want to like say too much, but yeah, like some of the stuff was really fun and well done and creative. And yeah, I just didn't expect it to hit as hard emotionally by the end of it. Also, I was kind of like,
Mhm.
fuck, damn.
Do you want to just rank the other two that are connected
Yeah, yeah,
right
I
now?
was about to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where? Oh, there's.
Sail Station.
Yeah, so this is like an
It's not getting there.
animated.
I think this is the first F.
What's up?
I think this is the first F for me at least.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I'll go F. It's like an animated prequel, or I guess it takes place at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's I don't remember fucking what even happens in the. Oh, it's
they run away from
they run
zombies.
away from zombies. The guy's her dad, but then it's like, oh, he's not actually her dad. I think.
No, he lied about being your dad, and then they meet up. Realize it's her pimp. I think.
We just spoiled the whole. Nobody cares though. Nobody's gonna
Well,
ever
no,
watch it.
you should have watched it.
No,
It's holy shit.
true, true.
It's ugly. It doesn't like the interesting stuff with the zombies in Train to Busan isn't in this one.
Why are you saying it? Okay.
It's just like it doesn't.
Yeah, the zombie
It's
mechanics
bad.
don't even work like the same way as they do
No.
in Train to Busan, like the first one. Like it's just bad. I don't know. This shit sucks. Um. Okay. Um.
Peninsula.
Good one. Funny.
Uh,
Uh.
who's goofy as hell.
Yeah. Very goofy. Like super Hollywoodized. I guess. Just like yeah, compared to the first one, it's just did not
It
hit as
doesn't have
hard at all. Doesn't it? They try to have a heart, but it feels so forced towards the end.
I
Like
would say some of the act because I like it. You know, it's an action movie. And I kind of think some of the scenes, like when they do use the mechanic of the zombies, like the car lights and everything, and the final like big chase scene action was cool.
also looked kind of bad though.
Yeah, I mean,
And also, yeah. Also, the zombies aren't even like a factor at all. It's mostly like the
no,
one other guy who's also there, who's like evil or whatever. Uh, and yeah, there's like certain ways that characters like die or do they die? Question mark. That like feel super forced. There's like a twist at the end where it's like the most obvious shit ever, and I knew it was coming like way ahead of time. Obviously, uh, yeah, just not. Yeah, did not hit us hard. Honestly, it's like here. Yeah, it's below the new bay. It's no the new bay OVA was not good. Okay. Let's just do
Bro.
all the
Yeah, I was about
pirates.
to say, where the fuck is Oppenheimer then?
Well, I
Ruining
think
the
it's
whole
in
thing.
order of because I watched Oppenheimer in the middle of our doing all our pirates movies. But yeah, we watched all the pirates and also all the Nightmare on Elm Streets this year. Well, not all the Nightmare on Elm Streets because we didn't watch Freddy versus Jason.
Universal's Jason, yeah.
Yeah, but we did watch all the pirates. Definitely a declining franchise. I will say that. The first one is a really fun movie.
Yeah,
I
it's a really good blockbuster action pirate man
I think
movie.
all of them are too long. The
Yeah.
first one's the most justifiable, I think, length wise. But yeah, it's just very simple. You don't need a PhD to understand any of the characters' motivations or what is even fucking happening, unlike some of the other ones, especially like these next two. But just a really just a good classic fun action movie. I don't know who could watch this and be like, "Oh my god, I hate this movie." Like it's just a fun movie. It's just a Johnny Depp's funny. He's like a real character in this one. He's not like there's not too much of him. Like it mostly still focuses on Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley, which I know a lot of people say they're boring, but I feel like they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Um,
good.
Barbossa's fun. Yeah, just a good movie. Then second one, I'll probably go C on
I
the
like
second
it
one.
about the same as the first one, but yeah. I feel like it sets up a lot of stuff that I thought was neat and I guess didn't really pay off as
Yeah,
much as I
it's
thought.
I can't really think of it as like its own thing because
No.
it's like just all set up mostly for three. But I mean, there's fun. Wait, it was the first movie to have the Kraken stuff in it, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah, the first one didn't have
No,
the
it's
Kraken stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like the fun when they find like the tribe or whatever, and they're like rolling around in balls and stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's action seems very fun.
yeah, Davy Jones is cool, I guess. He's kind of very goofy, but also kind of works. And is kind of menacing. So,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah, I think it works, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely not bad, especially compared to how how rough it gets later on in the franchise. But like, um, yeah, it's just a lot of setup, and then the payoff in the third one. The third one, I think I liked more than the second on first watching it. I definitely don't feel that way anymore.
No.
I feel like there's like one or two scenes that are fun towards the climax, but a lot of it is just a bunch of I don't even know what the fuck they were cooking. Like,
No,
it's
yeah,
just,
there's some really cool action at the end. But it's setting up so like the second movie was already like setting up a lot for the third movie, and then this movie just starts setting up a bunch of other shit that
yeah,
doesn't really get that great
espe-
of a payoff,
yeah,
if
especially
at all.
I mean we've talked about this, but the 10 pirate lords or whatever has to be the goofiest shit. Like I don't even know. None of them did anything. It was just like a setup for them to have a big ship battle at the end, but just have the big ship battle. Why do you need the 10 pirate lords? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And yeah, just a bunch of other like wacky stuff. Like there's like fun stuff in the final fight, especially with like Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom. I forgot their actual names, but
Yeah, yeah, and them getting married
yeah.
on
Also,
during the final fight was cool.
yeah, that was cool. This is where like Johnny Depp is just too much. Like this movie is definitely where that starts. Where it's just like when the scene at the start where there's like 50 Jack Sparrows and it's like, oh my god, fuck off. Like that scene just it's just very annoying and they're all whoa, look at me, whoa, I'm a wacky guy. Like okay, we get it. You're a wacky guy. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up.
I
Um,
like Davy Jones being in a bucket of water because he can't be on land. It's like
oh
once
yeah, that's
it was
funny. Yeah. Uh, Orlando Bloom got kind of cucked in this movie, I think. Oh no, he got
yeah,
cucked in
he's
the last one,
oh
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Actually cooked in the last
yeah,
one.
he
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
actually cucked in the last one.
He thinks he's actually getting caught, but it was like all a part of Kira's Knightley's plan.
I don't remember. It's these
The
movies.
good- Yeah, the,
These movies are so needlessly convoluted for like stupid pirate movies. That's like I don't even. I don't even understand why. Why are they written in the way they are? Just have a fun blockbuster. Like, I don't know why you need a fucking multiple PhDs to understand the lore. But yeah. Hold on, let me just check the sound real quick just to see if we're still. I don't even understand why. Why are they written in the way they are? Just have a. Hold on, talk? Oh no, I can just rewind.
You could just rewind. I don't need to like that much.
Stuff, but at no point. Okay. Why am I talking so much? Like the whole stream is just me. Sound or whatever, and then like the visuals. Oh, there you are. Okay. No, we're good. We sound so good right now. Oh my god. And nobody's watching. This is the fourth one's the worst easily. Yeah, this movie sucks.
Yeah. I would put it below at least Yogi Bear. Might put it below.
Put it below Hamas. Yeah.
Because bro, it's a pirates movie with no ship fights.
There's no ship fights. It's just nothing good about it. I don't know. I think there was like a scene with mermaids that was kind of cool, but the rest of it was just such a.
Yeah, there's that. I wouldn't say it was cool, but it was a scene with mermaids.
True, true. I guess. Yeah. The rest of it was just such a drag. Johnny Depp's really annoying. Barbosa like comes back for some reason or something. There's the Blackbeard guy is just such an L. The climax is terrible. There's the guy who falls in love with a mermaid, and it's maybe the worst on-screen romance of all time. Do you remember that shit? What the fuck? Yeah. That movie was, bro. It's not worse than the dog fucking show. We're good right there. The fifth one wasn't as bad as that one.
Just very middling action blockbuster movie.
Yeah, very mid. Yeah. Very mid.
Since we're back to stuff I can't talk about for a bit, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Oh no, he's never coming back. Okay.
If we get to Friday, you can like get the other stuff that.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be that long.
Okay, we're about to have negative viewers.
Okay.
Okay, let's do Barbenheimer. Well, there's no MegaRaphix. Oppenheimer, when I first saw it, I feel like I kind of went into it like not forcing myself to like it, but like wanting to like it like a lot. And I definitely I think I still like it, but I don't think I like it as much as I did initially. I think there's definitely some stuff that kind of isn't as strong thinking about it more. I think all the stuff like at Los Alamos of them actually building the bomb is like really good. But then afterwards, the main conflict of the movie becomes like them taking away his license, and then it's kind of like I don't really care about this as much. It's not really as interesting. I guess it's kind of like, oh, poor Oppenheimer, but I mean, okay. But I mean, it's still really well shot and questionably edited. I don't know if I was a fan of the Zoomer TikTok editing at least for the start of it, and then I think the movie just kind of gets better progressively, especially when they start building the bomb, and then towards the end it kind of peters off with the court case, which I wasn't really as into, but yeah, I mean, still like it. Want to rewatch at some point to have like a final Oppenheimer take. But yeah, I mean the bomb scene's super impressive, just super like the cast is just fucking massive, and so many like it was kind of like a Marvel movie in the way where you just watch it and like, oh my god, it's the guy, but it's just like some actor, from other movies, just a bunch of those. But yeah, Barbie was okay, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I don't know, I don't have super strong feelings on it. Ryan Gosling is very funny in it as Ken. Margot Robbie's good in it as well. Uh, I liked the Ken song. Uh, yeah, I feel like a lot of other people feel more strongly about both of these movies than I do. I think I felt pretty strongly about Oppenheimer after seeing it, but not as much anymore. And Barbie, I don't really think about or care about that much anymore. Um, Definitely like some really cool looking sets and just kind of it feeling like this alternate fucking universe of all this Barbie shit, and the way it like connects to the main world was also fun. Um, but yeah, I think some of the emotional stuff and some of the more like preachy stuff where they like really try to not force a message, but yeah, kind of force a message where it's like, oh, here's this character and they're gonna preach to you for like 30 minutes. It's like, okay, well, that was a nice speech, I guess. Yeah, kind of whatever. Sex House. This is like a web series I think I watched where it's basically like a parody reality show. Uh, and it just like progressively gets more and more fucked and insane. But yeah, it's definitely worth watching. I don't want to like say much about it. I don't remember much about it, but it's definitely a pretty good parody of reality TV stuff. So yeah, neat. Umaru Chan. I don't want to do D. I don't think I. Let me think. I like the less than Nube. I like the less than Tremors. Yeah, I'll go here. Some fun stuff. Some of the stuff was. Hold on. What is not saying? Not true. What is not true? The Barbie stuff, or are you writing for Umaru-chan? Or are you writing for Sex House? What are you defending? Yeah, Umaru. Oh, he's back. He's back. Is he back? He's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, captures the spirit of having an annoying sibling that's just a being from another fucking dimension, just meant to ruin your life, specifically instructed to just destroy everything around it.
Are you talking about our VCs?
Good one. Now I'm talking about Umaru-chan, the anime with the little girl, and she's a hamster, and she's like, brother, feed me cola or whatever, like just fucking annoying. Hold on, not forced. You're wrong and smelly. No, it was. It was just so preachy. The bitch was just like monologuing for fucking like, oh my god, I love women. It was like, okay, bro, I get it. Okay, I love women too. Okay, I definitely really like women. Okay, this is like I think the extra Umaru-chan stuff was okay. I think these are like shorts. They're okay. I don't know. Don't remember any of them. Sakamoto Desuga. Good manga. Yeah, I think I read this when the author passed away, and then I was just kind of looking at their stuff, and I saw, oh, this is only 4 volumes, so I read it. And yeah, super funny. Wait, have you read it too, or have you only seen the anime?
No, I've only seen the anime when it aired a couple years ago. I remember having a really good time with the show. It's really funny.
Yeah, I do want to watch the show at some point, but maybe not soon, because it might also be the kind of thing where, having already seen the jokes might not be as funny. But yeah, just Sakamoto's just a very funny guy, and also a Chad, and it's just the perfect man, just a perfect specimen. Yeah,
so cool.
He is so cool. I want to reorganize some of the rows later because I don't know if the order is correct, but yeah. Friday, good movie, funny,
yeah.
kind of heartfelt, not kind of. It's kind of, yeah, it was nice. Ice Cube and what's this guy's name? Chris Tucker, I think. Wait, is this the same guy who plays Marty in fucking Madagascar, or is it not? No, that's
Wait, oh shit, I don't know.
Who's that guy? Oh, Chris Rock. Is it? It's Chris Rock, right? In Madagascar? Yeah, it is. It's not the. Oh, this guy's from
Yeah,
Rush Hour. Okay, okay. Um, yeah, their dynamics
and
like
he's also in Friday. I think I just saw it.
yeah, he yeah.
He's smoky.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Oh, I thought you meant the guy from Madagascar. Okay, never mind.
no. Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything to say about it?
Nope, it was
Okay.
fine.
Nosferatu. I'll go. Uh,
E or
I'll
D. I would say E, but you know.
I'll go low. Hello? Why is my mouse not fucking working? I'll go low
Has it not been
D.
working this entire time? Or
Bro, on this, the trackpad is
I
like
thought you were
fucked
just
for some
odd.
reason. No,
So you're just like moving it around the thing, trying to grab it. Like, I
yeah,
assume
every
it's
time I
just
try to grab
weird.
it, like from a certain point, it doesn't like grab properly. I don't know why, whatever. Um, yeah, Nosferatu definitely is kind of like the definition of hasn't aged well.
Yeah,
Like, but it's also like from the 30s or
20s,
20s?
20s, 20s.
20s, bro.
Like
20s
20,
is
I think
fucking
22.
insane. Hello? Why? Um, yeah, 22 is fucking wild. That's like it's like right after World War One, or hold on, or wait, World War. Hold on,
No.
World War One. Yeah, it is right after World War One, motherfucker. Why are you laughing, huh? Why are you laughing? um, yeah, it definitely doesn't hold up at all, but it is neat as just a historical artifact, just like a movie made that fucking long
I
ago
mean,
when they
I
thought
guess.
this was the scariest thing ever,
That's
and
funny though. Yeah.
yeah, it's just this fucking goofy guy walked around. I do like the everything when the main guy, like the count or whatever,
Yeah, they
uh,
count.
when he's like the focus, it's like more fun, but then the rest of it
Dude,
is
when
just
he's
boring as
packing his,
shit. Like,
fast packing his shit, it's like just sped up. Looks goofy as hell.
glad you didn't dox. Wait, did I dox myself on stream or
Did you?
did I?
Oh no, you said you glad you didn't. So I assume you
No,
didn't.
I'm assuming that means I did. Hold on.
And you've already doxed yourself to everyone in chat right now.
Well, true, but that will. Fuck, that threw me off. Now I need to go back and check. No, I don't care. um, what were we saying? Nosferatu. Yeah, it's fucking vampires. Like, oh my god, I'm a vampire. Who cares, bro?
Yeah. Still interested in watching the 80s one eventually, but more interested in the one from, well, I guess I was about to say next year, but this year.
Yeah. Oh my god. From
Around
the
December.
Alex. What's the guy's name? Alex Steinsgard? Is that the guy who's directing it? I don't remember his name.
No, wait. Skarsgård is the guy that plays It in the It movies. He's gonna play Nosferatu, I think. I assume, considering how he looks.
Oh my god. Whatever. I don't care. Fuck Letterboxd. Uh, it's the guy who directed what, The Lighthouse, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which we also need to watch at some point. But yeah.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, Nosferatu. Oh my god, I'm a vampire. You're not. Sit your ass down, little
Get
bro.
myself in fear.
Okay, I feel like there's been so much mid like back to back. So finally, this is the first Kubrick movie I've seen, and I want to watch all his other stuff. But yeah, just really, really funny. Just a dark comedy, like focusing around, uh, the Cold War, like escalating to basically.
Kevin said the title, and we can't read that shit. So you should probably.
Oh yeah, Doctor
Just the one.
Strangelove, and how I stopped worrying and learned to love the bomb or something. I think that's the subtitle or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, Doctor Strangelove himself is really good. The guy playing the American president's really good, and like it cuts back between like a couple different characters and a couple different scenes, but especially like all the scenes in the war room, basically I think in the Pentagon, were just super funny and yeah, just very Uh, very good movie, very well written, and I want to watch it again, and I want to watch more Kubrick stuff. And just yeah, I appreciate making such a dark topic into something very funny and also entertaining. So yeah, neat. Uh,
Neat.
the Nice Guys, it's fine.
Fun, funny, but also yeah, don't remember that much from it after
I might go see
a bit.
Loki.
Like, I think watching it, I'm
Uh,
having a really good time. Like, I think every time I'm gonna watch it's gonna be at least an 8, but then it's just gonna drop to a 7 after a couple, like after a week, because I just forget what happens.
yeah, pretty much. It's uh, hmm.
I mean, I like the arc, or I guess,
Yeah, I
well,
mean
I
Ryan
think
Gosling and
okay,
what's his name? I cut you off. Whatever. Uh, Russell Crowe. Their
Russell
dynamic
Crowe.
is really good, and the daughter's funny.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's alright. Um, now and then, here and there, here and now.
Yeah, no, the first time was correct.
Okay. Um, yeah, good show. I enjoyed it. It kind of fucked me up when we first watched it, or I guess you watched it and then I also decided to watch it because I'm obsessed? Question mark.
He is obsessed. Yeah, question mark.
Wait, does this count as an isekai?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's kind of it's never said, but it's kind of made pretty obvious. I think that takes place in the future,
Uh,
which I guess would be a spoiler, but like, bro,
oh
there's
yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. I remember more of
so
the show
no,
now. Yeah, I forgot a lot of it. Yeah, a lot of fucked up stuff happens.
yeah,
Yeah. Um, I don't remember it super well, but I did enjoy it while watching it and was pretty into it for most of it, not all of it. Um, definitely some good moments with the main guy and the blue hair girl too. Uh,
I like the other girl as
the other
well.
girl's good
And
too. There's like the one guy who's like on the army of the bad guys. Oh, there's
oh
Boo.
yeah,
There's
there is
Boo,
Boo.
and then there's the other guy. But
Yeah,
the other guy I liked at first, but it kind of becomes a little irredeemable after a certain point where it's like, okay, you've seen all this shit and you're still following them. Like, brother, come on.
mhm.
But yeah, pretty another war, scary media that I watched this year. Um,
Yeah, just need. I don't know. Like, but also I feel like I would have probably liked it more if I watched it earlier in my life. I've
that's
been like, oh, it's so dark and also cool and whatever. But
Yeah, I liked it a
now
lot
it just
visually and aesthetically. I
yeah,
also cut you off again. My bad. Uh, but yeah, also I liked kind of the anti big authoritarian
hmm
machine that just takes in child soldiers and just fucking, makes them make more child soldiers and just yeah, this crumbling empire with the king who's just like a piece of shit and yeah,
yeah. No,
good
it's
show.
more a joke. Yeah,
I liked it. JoJo Part 1. We read this for Shonen Jump off a building, and it never came
Kurama.
out. Yeah, so. Well, you can just talk about all of JoJo because
I
you
mean,
read all of
if we
JoJo.
do talk about my 4x4 after,
Oh, you have it there?
I have it all of Georgia there,
Okay,
so I
sure,
could just talk about part one now, and then we'll get into all the rest later.
sure. Yeah, Part 1. I liked it more reading it this time than I did initially. There's definitely stuff like thinking back in retrospect, like just how much this relationship between Jonathan and Dio spawns off, and just how much stuff happens because of these two that just adds a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
weight to
yeah.
like stuff that happens in part one. Also, I liked Zappelli, especially this time reading it. Didn't like Speedwagon as much as I did previously, I don't think, but he's still good.
It's more of
Um,
a meme.
more of a meme, yeah, but yeah, funny JoJo. Dio's just like fucking great.
He's so cool and funny and just an asshole.
Yeah. If you want to talk about the other, I need to get water because my throat's fucked. You can talk about all the other parts now if you want,
Okay, I guess. I mean,
or
just like,
talk to
uh,
none in the chat because I think he's the only one watching.
I
But
don't
yeah.
know, Manji, how are you doing? Well, I guess Manji's gonna respond. I think just part one, the relationship between Dio and Jonathan. Now it's such a tight. Okay, thank you, Manji. What a cool guy. Such a tight narrative, like the conflict. If the, I mean, as already said, spawns off like not just the obvious like part three, but just like part seven stuff, even arguably part eight. Everything is just ties back to this fucking thing. It's so cool. It's so good. And this part specifically, as itself, even if it's just good setup, it's also just a solid little conflict. Like if it was longer, probably would have just not been as hard. It was some the fight with like the two knights or Jack the Ripper, or like okay, they're cool. But if we just think when we get Dios, okay, this is cool. Can I give the manga shorter? I think it still would be as good. If it was longer, I think is where it could. Eh. So I'm happy that it is this short little 5 volume manga. You know, it takes you a day to read. Some other people it does take them a month, but you know. uh yeah. I don't know if I want to talk about the rest of JoJo right now. I should wait. 'Cause then I can just really just spoil him. But everything happens in part seven and eight. He's gonna cry so much. It's gonna be really funny. Uh, yeah. Wait, how much? How far are you? Wait, whoa. How much creamy mommy do you have left in Manji? Until how long until you're creamed out? Okay,
Hello.
let's go. Only
How
eight
many
core
N
left.
words have you dropped since I left?
Dude, I've exclusively been dropping N bombs
Have you
since you
just been
left.
going N
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. Dude,
nonstop?
it's disgusting.
That's
You've never
fire.
heard this many N's. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, JoJo Part One. Uh, good. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely after the stream, I'll definitely rearrange some of these before I post this full tier list. But yeah, for now, I just care about the tiers, okay, not the arrangement. Uh, hold on, let me drink water.
No.
Okay, fuck me, no water for me, I guess. The Banshees of Inisherin. Uh,
No.
it was a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Definitely an A at the very least. No, not an S. I'll just go A. For now. Yeah, just the relationship between the main two guys is super uh depressing, but also kind of like I've been in the shoes of both of these guys at certain points in my life, with certain people, and obviously like the older guy, fuck, I forget their name, Om or something, Om, what's his name? It starts with an O, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But
Ben
I'm not
she's
even sure if I need to remember how they say it because
Colm, Om,
and bad.
Om. Yeah.
I don't even remember how they exactly
They're Irish and
home
Gong. Oh, true. Yeah, that's how you say it.
um
Gong, gong.
and
Yeah.
bad.
uh, yeah, great. A great movie. What do you have to say about it?
I think it's stuff like even though the entirety is like pretty serious for the most part and is like very depressing. I also just it's funny. It's
Yeah.
like pretty like, consistently, just, partially because of the accents being. But these Irishmen are just cartoon characters.
Yeah.
They speak in
I feel like it's the
gibberish English.
Australian and Irish accents. They're just like everything you say is just like,
Kind of just really
yeah, just kind
funny.
of funny. You can't really take them that seriously. Um, yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
to spoil too much from this, but a very good movie. I'll say that. Okay, that's all.
yeah,
That's all I'll say for now. Okay. Bones and all, tight.
yeah,
I liked it visually a lot. Timothy Chalamet's good. The concept is interesting and good, like the cannibal romance.
hmm
But eh.
yeah,
Hasn't really stayed with me that much. After having seen it, I guess.
yeah. It's just kind of it's a movie for sure.
No, it is a movie for sure. Um, yeah. One Piece live action. When this came out, I had like multiple, like fucking 5 hour talks with multiple people about this. So I'm kind of sick of talking about it. How are you feeling about this in retrospect?
It's neat as a like different One Piece interpretation, I guess, of the early parts of One Piece. I'm excited to see it continue. I hope we get a little bit more. I don't know. It's like visually, I just don't really fuck with some of the directing. Like, I think overall the sets look good.
Mm-hmm.
The costume, some of it can look like the fucking shits on. But I like
AliExpress or Alibaba or whatever.
wait on Kuro.
Yeah.
I think that's a little.
Yeah, like some of the
But
costumes look like you could get them from one of those like
okay,
Chinese
yeah.
stores online or whatever.
But
Yeah.
also like, I kind of like that they just actually kept the costume that I definitely respect. Um,
Yeah, I do respect the commitment to some of the costumes, but at the same time, it's like Kuro does not need the shits on his
no, he
jacket.
does.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, it kind of varies arc by arc how much I enjoyed certain changes that they made. Overall, it is pretty impressive that it is even like as good as it is.
Yeah.
Um, but uh, yeah, I've just talked about it fucking so much, but yeah, just quickly to go through it, like I think some characters were not nailed, but done like better than I expected they would be. I thought like Usopp, even though he got way less stuff, was like all his actual stuff was really good. Sanji was like
Mhm.
surprisingly pretty good. Luffy was pretty good, but then other characters like Buggy just didn't really work for me at all. Zoro wasn't really all that. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, certain stuff that they cut was definitely disappointing. Um, and wish they would have kept in. Especially like the Don Creek fight was kind of like a weird cut. Um, but
Yeah. That and the where's Goemon? We need Gaimon, I mean.
Goemon, he finally remembered the name of the guy from Lupin. Yeah, I'll go with a decently high C. Hold on, let me bump this up a little bit. But yeah, I am interested in seeing more of it at some point, but can't say looking back on it, I think about it super fondly. Like
No.
I could definitely watch more. It's not like I was watching in like in pain or whatever, even though it's like hour-long episodes. I was pretty
Hmm.
you know pretty interested to see how they would adapt each thing. But yeah, also
Yeah.
I heard the Yu Yu Hakusho adaptation people actually like, I think. So
I mean, I've
that's
seen some stuff from it. Like some action looks pretty cool. I'm planning on watching. It's only 5 episodes.
yeah. Um okay, 2 more rows. Fuck. We could speed up a little bit, but yeah. Let's just do both Fritz. Yeah, Fritz the
Yeah,
Cat, the first one. Cool visually. It's from the same guy who did the where is it?
Wizard.
Wizards. Yeah. Cool visually. Some like fun raunchy humor, I guess. Some of it doesn't really work that well. Uh, I don't remember much of it.
It's interesting for its time because, like, you know, the animated animal, anthropomorphized animal is mostly like Disney's thing at that point for the most part. So seeing that shouldn't just be, oh yeah, now they're having sex
Now
and
they're having
doing
sex and doing
drugs.
drugs and are racist.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I like the crow guy that dies or whatever. That guy's cool. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about that fucking movie, but I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, wasn't there a scene where they were having all of them were having like an orgy in a bathtub or something?
Yeah, it's early on. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. Okay, I remember something. Let's go. This one, I'm thinking maybe
I would be fine with, yeah.
effort. E. I'm a hold on. What did I even put it? Oh no, I can't. I don't have
Or
it
you put it
open.
like very low. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely.
yeah. The second Fritz movie was just ass. I don't know. That shit was not good. Yeah, just a bunch of like disconnected stories. None of them were funny. The longest one was when I think like all the well they aren't black people, but they're like clearly black people. Like m- not metaphors. But what's the word? Like
Allegory?
yeah, allegory for black people. Like they made their own ethno state with no white people in it, and they're all racist and something, and it wasn't very funny or
No.
interesting or anything. It's just kind of I don't know. It's just kind of odd, and yeah, there's a bunch of segments like that, none of which are. I think he says the F slur at one point. And it's like, oh, look at him, what a funny guy. But yeah, it doesn't really age that, and isn't as good visually as the first one because I don't think Ralph Bakshi even directed this.
No, it
So
wasn't. It was more fun than that.
yeah. But the first one made money, so they made another one. Jigoku Raku, fun show. Enjoyed watching it. I don't think I have a ton to say, but pretty, pretty cool concept of just a bunch of motherfuckers like on an island and kind of a death game thing, but kind of not. But then you find out there's like way more to the island, and you're kind of trying to uncover the mysteries of it and see what's going on. The main two, the what's his name, Hihimaru, not Hihimaru. What the fuck is that guy's name? Whatever, I'm not gonna remember. And the girl who's like his guardian are both good. There's like the hot girl who's a ninja. Uh, yeah. Cool show, I guess. I wish it was a little stronger visually. Because definitely like as far as Mappa recent stuff is definitely like the weakest, especially like bro, Jujutsu season 2 is fucking insane compared to especially compared to this. But I mean, most of it was okay at least, so it is what it is. Yeah. Uh Kids on the Slope. Good show. The dynamic between the main two is just fucking great. Um
Hmm.
I watched it mostly because of the opening because I really like the opening and yeah, the final episode I was fucking bawling my eyes out as well. Uh, yeah, what? Because you watched this too, so what do you have? And I think you read the manga.
Yeah, I've read and seen it a couple years ago. I like it. I don't remember a lot about it, is the issue.
Yeah, I can't
I
say
just
it's
remember the
like.
main stuff and remember the music being pretty good. And some of the romance with the main girl I also remember liking. But yeah, again, it's just been a hot minute, so I can't say.
I don't know if I agree with the 8 anymore.
Damn.
I'm trying to think.
He hates Kids on the Slope.
No, you know what? No, no. I was right initially. I'm thinking back on it. The last episode was so fucking good. There was a couple
Yeah,
other really good episodes. No, I agree with the 8. Okay, it's a lower 8, but it's still an 8. Okay. Um. Throne of Blood. I think initially when I watched it, I really liked this one. Uh, hasn't really stuck with me that much, but still like super cool movie.
yeah.
Don't have a ton to say, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
we talked
I
about
mean, I
it
just
when we
it's
watched it.
like fucking main guy. I forget the actor, but his performance. I mean, he's always good. Every movie I've seen with him. Okay, every single fucking Kurosawa movie.
I'm gonna head out, you gentlemen. Have fun with the rest of our one viewer is gone.
What the
It's
fuck?
so over. um,
He needs to go to Starbucks. I get it.
he needs to go. Yeah, he needs to go buy
He's
another
not working there anymore.
sugary, fatty drink. Let's go. Um, yeah,
Yeah, it's a good movie.
good
I like.
movie. I like some of the final scene of the guy,
Hmm.
uh, slowly, slowly losing it all, losing his whole empire built on nothing or whatever. I don't know. Uh, Requiem for a Dream. Fuck. Still, every time I think about it, it's just it's just pain. very, very rough watch, but I'm glad I watched it.
Hmm.
Um, you talk
Yeah,
about it. Just seeing like the
it's
lives of all of these people and the way they're affected by addiction, and just all of them spiraling lower and lower down until just like it's not even rock bottom. It's like so far below rock bottom that it's just
yeah.
like it's fucking insane. Uh,
Dude, that movie's just fucking
yeah,
so way too much. I mean, the stuff with the mom is with the fucking fridge actually got me scared, like spooked a couple of times. I just fucking Jesus fucking Christ,
yeah,
Joe.
yeah. The fridge
Like,
shit was fucked, and then the stuff with the girl of her like pimping herself out was just like
oh yeah,
so
it's
fucking
just
sad
so
and fucked.
degrading and
Yeah, and yeah, every single character's plotline. Jared Leto is like really fucking good in it too.
yeah,
Um,
ass to ass.
Ass to ass, fuck. Yeah, it's definitely a rough watch. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be watching it again, but for the one time I
Yeah.
watched it, I mean it's pretty phenomenal. Um, yeah, fuck.
Oh, and also the fucking song.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring
Well,
that up too. I forgot. Yeah, the main theme is a banger, but now I can't listen to it. So fuck.
and then yeah.
This is Cat Soup.
Get soup, yeah.
What did I even give us initially? Because I'd probably go C on it, I think. But I'd probably give it a 7. I did give it a 7, yeah. Uh, Honestly, it's better than Molcar.
Damn. The Mokar community's in shambles.
Yeah, the community of which I'm the only member, and yeah, I'm now maybe no longer. No, I still like Molcar. It's still fun. Uh, you should watch Molcar, by the way. Have I ever told you that you should watch Molcar?
Is there a batch now or
uh, is there? There should be. We'll see. Yeah, Cat Soup, super interesting and weird visually. Weird in a good way. Seeing these two cats going on various wacky adventures over the course of like 30 minutes or something, and some of the shit is just kind of insane, and there's probably some religious symbolism and hold on, metaphors, some. I'm just gonna move on. In there, but don't remember much of it now. But yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't remember anything from that.
Oh wait, you watched it too?
In high school.
Okay. Mystery of Mamo.
Mystery of Mamo. Sea Kyle's in this one. Yeah.
Wait, was Hitler in this one?
Yeah, for like a second.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot. Yeah, there is Hitler, and then he's Lupin Zekiel's at Hitler. Yeah, that shit was sick. It was funny. I don't know why the fuck that was there, but it was funny. Hold on, I'll put it next to the other Nazi movie. We'll have.
He goes to Mamo's castle whenever there's like a bunch of weird illusions, or I don't remember the exact reason, but there's a bunch of weird stuff. Like that scene I remember being cool, just him walking around the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I just have cool visuals. Like as much as Cagliostro shows like a very pretty movie, this is very weird and also just cool, striking imagery. I like how angular some of the characters are.
Yeah, some of the character designs just like look. This might be one of the, probably my favorite thing, like just character design wise, I've seen from Lupin. Yeah, super cool. I mean, the story's not like, the craziest thing, but that's not really what you watch Lupin for. So, as a Lupin thing, I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah. Yes, dude. Goblin Slayer. We'll go like here, I guess. It's a show. It's kind of after. Yes, true. After the first episode, it's kind of like remarkably unremarkable. I don't know. Like it's very. Yeah, doesn't look very good. The main guy's kind of fun sometimes, kind of a funny guy, but the rest of the cast isn't really good at all. They kind of they do fight goblins, so I mean it's all right. Actually, I did like the last episode or two of Goblin Slayer. Those are the best episodes of the show of this season. Yeah. But this movie, the Goblin Crown movie, was definitely not good. The first 30 minutes of it is just recap from the show, which I know a lot of anime movies do that for some reason, but I guess it's to catch up people that haven't seen the show, and also to fill time as well. But the rest of it is also just very boring. Even if it was just an episode of the show, it wouldn't even be one of the better ones. And, for a movie, you would expect it to at least, look better visually, but it doesn't really look that good visually. I mean, they do fight some goblins, but... yeah, I don't know. This show, I remember how much controversy it had around it when it was, the first season was coming out. And then just, for it to be, as mid as it actually is, it's kind of funny. It's just kind of, it's just, a show. Okay, I don't know. People definitely overreacted a lot. But yeah, Fallen Angels and Chunking Express. I might go S.
I think
I might bump Banshees too.
Let's go.
Yeah, Fallen Angels. Chunking's a little weaker for me, but it's still about on the same level. But yeah, both just exploring love in different ways. Both also some of my favorite things visual, the aesthetic of these is kind of similar to Ichi the Killer. Just the way they're shot, some of the shots following characters specifically, other shots being really shitty looking, but in a interesting aesthetic way. I don't really know how to how to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about if you've seen the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Um, yeah, both really good. Chunking Express, especially is carried by the one. Hold on, who's saying? It's just the first 5 minutes. No, talk about Goblin Slayer after episode 1. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, Chunking Express, especially, I really liked all the stuff with the girl with the short hair, who's my wife.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to rewatch both of them at some point as well. Um, but yeah,
This is my issue maybe with Chunking is that like her she's good, but the rest of the characters don't really fuck with as much.
yeah, but her stuff's like most
Well,
of
I
the
think in
movie, so
I mean yeah, but still, well, Fallen Angels I like pretty much every character.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's just the
Especially
one that's
yeah,
here,
especially
but
the girl who just walks around doing jobs at night, just does random other people's jobs because he's just unhinged. But also like, yeah, there's definitely like a strong emotional core to both of the movies, especially Fallen Angels, like all the stuff with his dad, and yeah, just like yeah, both of them are really strange, but also also nice to watch and very enjoyable, and yeah, definitely some of my favorite movies I watched this year. I definitely want to rewatch both and have more concrete thoughts? Question mark? Something like that. Yeah. Snow White and the Seven uh diverse gentlemen or whatever the new one is. Uh
yeah.
yeah. It's a good time? Question mark?
It's very pretty. But yeah, the movie in itself is the story's like, oh, you know, it's fine.
I mean, it's kind of
Long at
like
points, I think, but
it's been parodied so much that it kind of just watching a lot of these tropes done in a sincere way was kind of weird. Especially like, you know, the prince coming in, saving, you know, the helpless princess or whatever. Like, especially like recent Disney stuff is so like heavy as far as like, you know, oh, it's a girl boss and she's so cool or whatever. It's gonna kick ass, and then, you know, looking back at older stuff, it's not like the best, but it's definitely, it was just kind of weird seeing these tropes actually played straight because I'm so used to modern movies, you know, making fun of these same things. But yeah, all the songs were, well, some of the songs were good. I like the hi ho to work we go or whatever. I sing that sometimes when I go to work in my head. or when they're walking back, it's like hi ho, away from work we go or something, right? Or to home we go or something. That's a banger. Yeah. Yeah. Good movie.
Yeah.
Want to watch more Disney stuff soon? Incendies. How do you pronounce it again?
Sanzi.
Incendies. Yeah. Just what a
Fuck. Another fuck movie.
yeah, another fuck movie. Yeah, we'll go like here somewhere. Yeah, just yeah, another fuck movie. It focuses on the Lebanese Civil War, I think it was, right?
And it's in a fake country.
Is it?
Yeah, I looked it up after, and it's like made up for the book that this is based on.
Isn't it just Lebanon though? I swear they just say
No.
Lebanon. No.
No, I remember looking it up.
Maybe it is in the book.
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely, you know, obviously based on that source. Like, it could probably some stuff that happens in the Middle East. But I don't know if it's like a specific.
I'm pretty sure it's specifically based on like one specific war, from what I remember looking up. But, yeah, definitely like a slow burn for the first hour or so, and then there's like a certain scene involving a bus where it just kind of breaks you emotionally, and then from that point it just keeps going and going, and more stuff is revealed about the main character's relationships with other characters, and it's fucking insane and also super well written. And I'm glad I wasn't spoiled on any of it because it's kind of, yeah, just kind of an insane experience watching that movie.
So yeah, it is. It's not. It is inspired or by the Lebanese stuff. But it's not. It takes place in a fictional country.
Huh. Okay. I swear I remember them just saying like
No. I
maybe.
think this specifically that I'm reading right now is like we think about the Levi. It's never specifically mentioned. So it's like yeah, it's kind of it has another name, but it's basically that.
Right. Um. And yeah, just the stuff with their with their mother, and then slowly like her two children slowly trying to uncover her past, and the more they find out, the less they wish that they knew, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. um
I kind of like
just
them like
a good
piecing
setup
things
for the
together,
movie.
but not completely. Like they're missing a part, and then when everything falls into place, it's like fuck. They
Hmm.
finally like realize so it's
Yeah, just a lot of scenes that were very hard to watch, and
Mhm.
just yeah, very brutal movie. Um, but yeah, the Middle East is a scary place. I
Yeah.
think that's my takeaway. Okay. Yeah. I guess let's talk about all the nightmare movies. Let's go relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if we're gonna do your thing at the end.
We can not. I don't care.
No, we can go through that. Nightmare 1. I'll go B on this. It's a classic in a way, but can't say it's aged the best, I guess.
There's some scenes
Maybe I'll.
that are pretty spooky, and I kind of like seeing, like, whoops, sorry, holy fuck. So Freddy being kind of actually scary a little bit, which it kind of isn't for
Yeah, isn't for the rest of the
rest
movie.
the
Is yeah.
um, but I guess stuff with the body bag was really cool.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely like
going,
so many shots
going,
of like super like all the stuff with Johnny Depp in his bed, or like Freddy like coming over
yeah,
the
through the
bed,
wall,
yeah, through the wall. The scene
the
in the
moving,
bathtub.
yeah, the hand coming out, like just a lot of cool visual stuff. Um, cool premise of attacking you in your dreams. Which I think like it really works is like if you can't, you kind of stay awake, but you can't do that indefinitely. I mean, you can see that
Yeah, it's just kind of a
that
looming,
wearing down of the protagonist.
yeah,
That's really
looming
cool.
threat. That's just it's always, that eventually they're gonna have to sleep, or they literally just fucking die. So it's like okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But then,
but
and it's
then
even,
the rest of the franchise also happens.
well, okay, I was before the rest of the franchise. I was
Oh,
thinking Freddy Car and the
oh
mom,
yeah.
the mannequin of the mom getting pulled. I mean that was funny, but
It's
just in retrospect, after how goofy the series is, like yeah, Freddy Car, I agree.
yeah, Freddy
But
Car. I think after having seen the remake, it made me appreciate the original more, because you can see how badly you can fuck up some of these scenes, and then yeah,
true.
just seeing them in the original, being like, okay, I guess it could always be this, but 50 million times worse. So yeah, but I mean, first time I watched it, I definitely enjoyed it more than I did rewatching it. But yeah. Okay. Freddy 2. This is the gay one.
Yeah, I still don't get why gay people like it, because my reading of it is that Freddy's the gay and Freddy's evil, but
Yeah,
maybe there's
well,
something there
maybe we're
that I
missing
just don't.
something, but yeah, that's also my reading of the movie. But um, I mean, I guess they like it because even at the time, it's like there's so few actual gay stuff in
Did
movies.
you
that
Yeah,
even
there's
having it in this much of like, even if it is like kind of in a negative light, I guess, but just having it there is already like,
yeah,
for the
yeah,
time.
there's the thought of it just having representation is at least a step forward, even if it's not, wholly positive. It's at least something, which I do. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care if I agree enough because who knows, who cares? I'm not gay, so I have nothing to say in this discussion, I guess. Uh,
Yeah, unless you're gay, you're not allowed to say anything about gay people
exactly.
or this movie, or you're homophobic.
I am. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's some like still some neat effect. Like I like Freddy coming out of Jesse when he's in his best friend Lamau his room, but other than that, like kind of looks not as good overall.
Yeah, and
The
also like the way it breaks some of the rules of the first movie, and also like the way it just makes Freddy so not scary and takes him out of like the places where
the
he would be
dream, yeah.
scary. Yeah, like Freddy's like scary in the dream, but then they have him like running around like a drunk fucking
Pool
uncle
party.
around a pool party, just being like, "Oh," and he can't even like do shit. Like, I bet like three of the fucking guys at that party could just beat the fuck out of Freddy, but they don't for some reason because the movie has to happen. But yeah, he's just putting him in very
Pretty
not Freddy
situation.
situations, and yeah, after this movie, like they never did any of the possession stuff. Well, actually, New Nightmare. Wait, did New Nightmare kind of have possession stuff? Am I tripping?
And you, no, wasn't it? One of the other ones kind of
I
does
feel like
with
one of the other ones kind of does.
five does with her kid.
Oh, true.
Well,
Yeah, that might have been what I was thinking of. Yeah, I remember somebody's kid being kind of like a Freddy.
I
Oh
think
yeah, because
maybe a
he
little
does
bit
turn
in
the kid in 5 does
yeah.
turn into Freddy at some point. So yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, it's definitely not definitely not a strong point in the franchise.
No.
I'll say that. Nightmare 3 though, I think
Oh yeah.
uh definitely my second favorite in the franchise. That it was
Yeah.
that was really strong. Just a fun movie. Definitely the first of the here's all of these characters and each of their quirks are gonna be like exploited by Freddy to like kill them eventually. And also just the main cast is like super strong. Having it set in a mental asylum was kind of neat and refreshing. And yeah, I mean, the way they fight Freddy was cool. This is kind of like a good medium between like fun 80s uh, action thing and then like a more horror thing. It was like
Yeah.
right before the series went fully off the rails.
It
So
still went to like more goofy stuff while also keeping I think it did everything that the series tries to do, but it's best at least at its best as a mix, I guess. Because for more of the horror stuff, a later movie that's stuff a little bit better, I guess. But
what, the remake?
yeah,
True. Uh, four
the
I
Star. Let's go. My favorite movie.
uh. Bro, I don't remember anything from. I think I watched 4 and 5 together, or was it?
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
we watched
No.
three.
It
I
was
watched
three and
3 and 4
4, and
together.
yeah.
5 and yeah, watching 2 movies together back to back. That was definitely a mistake on our part. Because
Yeah.
they've kind of like faded. Like they're all kind of like uh morphed together into like one movie, and I can't really remember anything about them. But
That I like about the Dream Master. I kind of like Alice as her friend dies. She takes aspects of them, and she becomes more of like a uh, confident as a person. Just grows. That's neat. She takes like the pictures out of her mirror, and she can actually look at herself, whatever. That's neat. And I like uh when her brother does kung fu in an empty room. and
Did you
gets
like
beat.
that?
It was funny as fuck.
It was
It's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah, it was funny. That's fair. This one 4 was like easily the worst acting wise. The word like all the main cast is just not likable at all. Uh, just not. Yeah, I was not very into. I think people like this one from what we
Yeah, I mean, I
remember
know
talking about.
the red letter media.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
They
Yeah, in
were
Red
like,
Letter Media, I think they talked about it
talking-
pretty positively, but um, yeah, I don't really see it, and I'm probably not never gonna rewatch it to find out. So yeah, 4 is just kind of not great. Uh, put it here, I guess. 5, I think, was a little
yeah,
better.
'cause I think the death in general were a little more interesting. Like there was a guy in the motorcycle, which is probably still one of my favorite kills in any of these movies.
Oh yeah, the
Just
motorcycle one was sick. There's at least one
uh,
other really cool death, but I don't remember now.
cool, but also a little goofy, but also has some cool parts. Kind of a mix is the Super Freddy's. Just the kills of the
Oh,
it's the
never
guy
mind.
with
This shit might go down. The Super Freddy was too
no,
much. That shit was
Super Freddy was
ass.
terrible. But I think the kill of the guy with like it mixing the 2D like drawing stuff.
Oh yeah, where it looked like the
The colors
ABBA
dripping
like Take
from
on
the
Me music video or whatever.
yeah, like that was cool. I like visually, I think both those seals are cool, even if Super Freddy's a little
Yeah,
lame. But you know,
that's where you know the series is officially off the rails. uh,
also it's a boy. That was sick.
that was funny. Yeah. Uh, okay. Well, do you want to talk about this next one? This little movie called Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. I feel like you should talk about this one.
So you know, remember when the guy with the who's can't hear shit because he got beat by his dad, probably. I don't remember. Oh, by his mom. Looks at the map and says, "We're fucked."
Uh, I think so. I don't. There's a couple scenes from this movie that I remember that I'm traumatized by, but that's not. I don't remember that.
I wish it was at least fucked because this is just not it. Holy fuck. Gamer Freddy,
Okay,
a main
yeah.
guy who takes his Freddy's son, even though he's not.
Yeah,
The shit with
the
like
whole
curse
the whole
leaving
plot
the
line.
town or whatever. There's crazy people in the town was like maybe could have been interesting, but no.
Yeah, yeah. The whole
Anything that
hold
could
on, hold on, hold on, hold
be
on. We can go. Hold on. Sorry. We can go point by point here, okay? The people in the town, like the way they do it is just so weird and stupid because they just make this like whole town like a Freddy. Like all of them are obsessed with Freddy for some reason. And like I remember the scene where they go into like a school and they're teaching Freddyology or some shit, and like the
yeah.
history of Freddy is like some this goofy shit. Like, I, it's obviously like intended as a comedy, but it's just very cringe and not funny and not. This is just yeah. This was just the rock bottom of the franchise easily.
I mean, maybe if we had watched it in theaters with the 3D glasses as intended,
Yeah.
because this is a 3D ass 3D movie.
Yeah, all of the shit just randomly popping out. And, yeah, trying to do like forced 3D effects or whatever. Like,
Oh, just dog shit, just fucking. Just might as well just actually have a guy spill on me while I'm watching a movie. This is
remember the Freddy spirits or whatever they're like
yeah, the spirit of nightmares that
whatever the nightmare ghosts or whatever they're called. Yeah, those were those are sick, I guess. Um,
and
yeah, just
Freddy's dead. Down, down, down.
yeah.
And then the PNG at the end with the rest in peace.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. If you haven't seen this movie. Oh, nobody's watching the stream anyway. I forgot. But yeah, none of this shit's gonna make any sense that we've been talking about for the past like I don't know how
Well,
long. But
maybe even if you've seen the
yeah, even
movie,
if you've seen the
won't make
movie,
that much
it's
sense.
barely a real movie. So yeah, it just doesn't work as a comedy. Definitely doesn't work as a horror movie. I don't. It just doesn't work as anything that should
It doesn't-
exist. Like it's just yeah. Definitely one of the worst movies I've seen in my life.
Yeah, it's maybe the worst movie I've ever seen. I don't know.
I mean, I think you disliked it more than me, but it's definitely like easily the worst piece of media I consumed this year.
If I ever see anyone that's worked on this movie in real life, it's on site.
Yeah, it's this is definitely one of those moments where I'm sitting there just thinking like, do I like anything about this? And there's just absolutely nothing. Like not a single shot, not a single scene, not a single line, nothing. Like just everything is just done so poorly. Yeah, and the fact that however many people worked on it, and however many people saw it, and nobody was arrested. Like it's just insane.
More than one person worked on it, and there's so much art made by only one person that is just so much better.
Yeah. Well, luckily after this, there's the rebound of the franchise.
Yeah, it's the best movie in the franchise. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. New Nightmare actually just kind of clears everything else. Like, I think the meta stuff is just done so well and in such an interesting way, of it being a movie about an actress who played the character in the first movie, and yeah, it kind of just makes the whole franchise in a way worth watching. Even though I don't think anything can make Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare worth watching, but still, yeah. I mean, you could talk about it, but yeah, just super strong film. And I was kind of surprised, like also how well written it was and how well thought out all of the meta narrative stuff was. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think just all of that is really good. One thing that surprised me thinking about it afterwards was like how enjoyable and good it was, and like some of my favorite stuff from the last movies were some of the kills, like how interesting and intricate some of them could be. Like we've already talked about the motorcycle one, the puppeteer one in the third movie was really cool, and that's like none of that.
Yeah, it basically like
it
the
doesn't really
only real kill
but-
it has is when they redo the one from the first movie.
The first movie, yeah, with the spinning room, but it's still just so good.
Yeah.
Everything has like his new design is with the coat, and like his
Yeah, bro has the molester coat. Yeah.
yeah, he looks actually cool and also way more scary.
Yeah, for sure.
It actually just everything about it works. I don't know. Like I know I've heard again from the red letter media, but they don't like the ending stuff.
I thought all
Yeah.
of the ending stuff. I mean, the demon Freddy, that was definitely
Looked
not
rough. For sure.
needed. Yeah, but I mean, it's there for like a second, and
Yeah.
yeah, the way it just like all comes
It's
full
not like it's
circle
like
and then wraps up in the ending is just like super satisfying. At least
Yeah,
I think so.
A scene where I feel that I was Nancy, but the actress that plays Nancy and the actor that plays her dad in the movie, and then like it actually like mixing the movie stuff. Like he thinks he's talking to Nancy.
Oh yeah, that scene was sick. Where it's like the actress of the film fading into like the film.
The actual character, yeah.
Yeah, them
That's what
like
was actually changing.
yeah, them saying each other's actual names and then slowly each one switches to the that character's name. Yeah. Yeah, really good movie. Which cannot be said.
Also, it
Okay.
kind of dealing with stuff from like actual problem that actress actually get, like the her being typecast as this character.
Yeah, just
for
the girl from this one movie.
But it's all fucking Freddy shit. It's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I think You should calm down. You're rushing a little bit.
Okay,
You know?
okay, I'll let you. You can
Did you know
talk.
that the heart stops beating? Wait, what? The brain can still function for up to 30 minutes. We still have 6 minutes to play, you know?
Okay. In case anybody is still watching and is wondering, that is a quote from Freddy. No, fuck, what's the movie? Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. Uh, this movie, it's fun. Okay, it's dog shit. It's just we definitely after having watched it, we definitely were quoting it for at least a couple of VCs. Wes Craven is pretty good at meta horror with new nightmare. True. Yeah, I mean it's terrible. it's just terrible, but it is very funny. And unlike like Freddy's Dead Final Nightmare is just like it falls flat on its face and it's just extremely unfunny, even though it's trying to be like a goofy comedy. But then this movie's trying to take itself super, super seriously, and with that, it just becomes very unintentionally funny.
But then still sometimes does some of the goofier stuff and doesn't work, which makes it funnier at the end.
Yeah, it's just such a.
What was the fucking line that he says that didn't? Oh, he says that the. How's that for a wet dream?
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot.
It really makes sense of the scene.
So he repeats one of the lines from one of the past Nightmare movies, but in that one it actually made sense because it was like Robert Englund, and at that point they were doing like a more cheeky like whatever thing, with Freddy. And how's that for a wet dream? Because the guy's a Coomer. But in this one, I think they're just standing like in water.
And like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how's that for a wet? Just like him suddenly saying it out of nowhere after this guy's been like super serious the whole fucking movie. And it's also not Robert Englund. It's just some like disgusting looking. Hold on, I need to just pull up a picture of
Okay, fuck you.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. The way this fucking guy looks. Look at this. Look at him. The way this fucking goofy goober looks was like, it's just so rough. But especially the scenes where you can actually see like the CGI, and it's like well lit in any way. Like those scenes just look absolutely fucking terrible. But
yeah, arguably the funniest movie in the franchise. It's just trying to go for comedy sometimes, but it only works when they're not.
Yeah, and just some of the ways, like literally every single effect in the original movie that they remake into this one, just the creative ways that they find to fuck up each and every one, it just make each and every one of them just look way worse. Was just like kind of amazing to behold. We'll say that. Like especially like the effect of Freddy going through the wall, which the whole point in the original was like, oh look, it's a cool effect, like it's a cool practical effect, and then in this one, the wall is like CG, and it's like it just looks like atrocious. It looks like a PS2 like cutscene. Like it's just what the fuck. Yeah, very goofy movie, and
I've been spooked way more by many a PS2 cutscene.
Yeah, you're a big Silent Hill player. Okay, well you can shut the fuck up for a minute, cause last thing that I can solo talk about, and then we're back to more movies that we watched together while holding hands.
No.
Okay, I see how it is. Something good. Realism doesn't. Trying to make it look like. Yeah, true.
I read burn as bum, and I was like, that's true.
It's true in both ways. Yeah. He's a bit of a bum victim. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm on season 9 right now. I still haven't finished it. I think it's ending next year. So I'll watch the last 2 seasons and then next year's, I think, season 12. But yeah, really good sitcom. Larry David is a very funny man, and a lot of the side cast, even though I mean, they most of the people in the show play themselves, and it's basically just his own life. And I can just imagine like certain actual experiences that he's had in the past, and then he just takes it and puts it into, into Curb Your Enthusiasm, and just plays like a more exaggerated version of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's a Larry David inside of me, definitely. Just him being just a fucking, just kind of an asshole to everybody, but also saying the things that nobody wants to say and just ignoring all social norms.
Just being a real ass guy.
Yeah, just being a real ass dude. But yeah, definitely doesn't make it very popular with people around him. Yeah, some great episodes in there. I really like. Fuck, I completely forgot the fucking guy's name. Hold on. His friend, the fat one. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Jeff? Yeah, Jeff. Jeff is really good. Richard Lewis is funny. Leon's okay. I feel like Leon's kind of weird because he doesn't interact with a lot of the other cast, because he like shows up in a later season and then just mostly just interacts with Larry, but doesn't really. It's kind of weird, but yeah, just having. I'm a big fan of a good setup and a good payoff, and having like each episode, also structured with a bunch of setups with like a big payoff at the end, is rewarding and funny. And also you get to see like, oh, how's he gonna fuck it up this time? How's everything gonna be ruined by Larry? And everyone's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? And then it's gonna be like dun 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 dun. It's gonna play the song. Pretty good. Excited to finish it. Also, I looked at IMDb, and it looks like with every season, like the ratings, like the scores for each episode get worse. But I feel like from season 9, what I've seen so far, it's been pretty strong. So I don't really know what they're cooking, but
it could just be like people either getting tired of it, or
that's possible, or maybe people like binged or watched a bunch of the stuff before. And I know they took like a pretty long break, like at the start of the 2010s, and then came, because you can definitely tell like the quality of the video of each season like evolves way more. Like it's kind of like shitty 90s TV at the start, and then by the end of it, it kind of like looks weird to see him in HD, and it's like, what the fuck? This feels wrong. But yeah, good ass show. I really like the Palestinian chicken episode. That episode was very funny. Definitely accurate portrayal of the Palestine conflict. Pretty epic. Yeah. Killers of the Flower Moon. What are we thinking, MegaRaphix? Where are we putting this one, huh?
It's definitely a good movie. Very. I know. An important move, because I don't think anyone before this movie came out knew about the Osage, other than
the Osage, yeah.
Osage. But so that, just putting the light on that, it was really interesting, and like a good idea, because it is really cool to just learn this history through this movie. Great performances. Just like a fucked story. Just
it's super fucked.
The fact that it's real is just.
Yeah, like especially Lily Gladstone and DiCaprio are both like definitely the standout performances. I do think it was a little long for me overall.
For sure.
Definitely could have been at least a good 2.5 hours. Especially like some of the stuff at the start. I think if I didn't know going into it that it was going to be 3.5 hours, I would have had a way worse time than I ended up having.
For sure.
But like, you being like prepared ahead of time knowing that I'm going into like a 3.5 hour movie, definitely made me like it more. So there is that. Yeah, um, definitely kind of fluctuated as far as how invested I was in what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they kind of pulled it back together in the end. Uh, yeah, it's just certain things that they focus on for like short periods of time that I feel like should have gotten more focus, and then there's certain other things where it's just like an hour of this, and I'm like, okay, just very kind of inconsistent as far as
Yeah.
what it's actually focusing on. But yeah, uh, good good movie. I'm glad I watched
Mhm.
it. Demolition Man, it's whatever.
I love
Pizza Hut.
Taco Bell.
No, it was Pizza Hut in the
No, it's
version I
Taco Bell.
watched.
Yeah, but your vision is wrong, and I am the correct one.
This is me as Stallone.
No, I'm Stallone.
No, I'm Stallone, and you're
You're reported to
Wesley.
BBC Brotherhood even though you're not black, so I'm Stallone.
What the fuck? Okay.
Can fucking kill you in real life in the future after we've both been incarcerated.
Uh, yeah, fun concept for the movie, I guess, but I don't know. It was kind of fun when I watched it, but I don't really look
I
back
like
on it too
the
fondly.
commitment to the bit of the machine that gives you like a ticket every time you swear.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I
And that
mean,
just being in the background of scenes, even though it's not focusing on Don, no one pays attention to it. It just boop, just prints out a fucking paper, or him saying a bunch of fucking shit at the machine just to grab the paper and going back to that room there,
yeah, wipe his
cleaning his
ass with
shit
it.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just funny.
yeah, it was. No, it's definitely stuff I liked about it, but I just can't remember can't remember a lot of it. So,
Hmm.
hold on, let me. I definitely need to change around some of the some of the placements, but it's
Hmm.
whatever. We'll do it later. Green Knight. Speaking of, after having seen it, not really remembering stuff that well, or at least stuff not having like a super lasting impact, I guess. It was alright. I don't know.
I think the general like idea or themes are interesting about accepting death and this hero's maybe not hero's journey, but all
Kind
that
of.
kind of, yeah. I like that stuff, but it was mostly stuff that I got after watching videos and thinking about like if I could have gotten it but while watching, I just didn't.
Yeah, I remember when we first talked to VC'd after both watching it. I remember this was one where I was like, I don't really know what they were going for. Like, I think I understood like some of the, coming to terms with death and mortality or whatever
Yeah, that's the
stuff,
most
but
obvious stuff. I think the masculinity stuff was I mean, was definitely there. It made like after like watching that video that I watched, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But it's not something that I immediately thought about. Him just be having this pressure of being King Arthur's fucking nephew, and being invited into the room with like a bunch of the knights of the round, like the most important people, the greatest warriors. He's just kind of a bum, but he wants to do better. But he kind of does. It's good, but also kind of yeah. I've not thought about it since.
no, not really. Well
I definitely
shot.
see people like super big into it,
Yeah,
but
no, this is one where if somebody told me like, oh yeah, I really like the Green Knight, like I could definitely see why, but hold on.
there's
Uh,
some nice aesthetic stuff as like a fantasy thing, like with the giants and just the design of the Green Knight himself. They look cool.
but no, I
But
got
yeah,
it. It just didn't connect with me. Yeah, I feel the same way, Mr. Weird Bros. I agree.
true.
Um, yeah. Let me hold on. Yeah, we can bump this shit way, way the fuck down. uh,
Yeah.
we'll put it here. We'll put it below Sex House. We'll put it above Sex House. There we go.
I didn't hear what you said about Sex House, so I don't. I guess you loved it.
I like Sex House. It was funny. You should watch it. It's just a short web series. Like, just watch it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on
no, I know
YouTube.
what it is. I think I do want to check it out.
Odd Taxi, In the Woods, or Into the Woods.
In the Woods.
In the Woods.
Yeah.
It's just a recap of Odd Taxi. So yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. We
Yeah.
can move on.
Yeah, we can move on. Nazca. Oh my god, I really like this movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We'll go high A on this. Yeah, just I feel like while watching this, I finally got what people have been talking about with Ghibli stuff, and it kind of just all hit me at once, and just had a great time. Just beautiful animation, beautiful music, just so many moments where the music swells, and I feel like I'm cooming, but like in a good way. You know what I mean? Like I'm.
I knew it was gonna say. I was about to say it. I was like, no, he's gonna say it.
Yeah, I like I'm emotionally cooing. You know what I mean? Yeah, really good movie. I like Nazca. She's sweet, cool, cool. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I love the setting with the big fucking bugs, all the shit, and just the beauty of this like corrupted, shitty world.
Yeah,
and then
corruption.
yeah, some of the stuff towards the
Cool.
end that they do is also cool and good. Yeah.
Yeah, also liked it, especially music and stuff. I definitely didn't. I guess my score didn't really change. Maybe I lowered it. I don't remember what my score was before. After reading the manga, it doesn't really hit as hard because just how far that goes into it. But it's like a really fucking solid movie and like on its own. And even just after having read the manga, so it does what the part of the manga that adapts and changes some stuff works really well for just the runtime. Yeah, and yeah, music and all the stuff that has it, I guess a manga wouldn't have, is really fucking good.
Yeah, for sure. Miyazaki is the GOAT. Glazing?
There's the hack.
Okay. We're done. Oh my god. Finally, my media list is over. It's finally
This
finished.
is the guy that won to then move on to do my tier list. We have seen more things in
Yeah,
here.
it would be twice as long.
But actually, to be fair, this is also the reason I didn't want to do it. Like, talking about it would have been stuff that you haven't seen, and then the stuff that you have seen, we've already talked about.
Yeah,
So
yeah, pretty
we've
much.
not been entertaining.
Wait, where the fuck is Gamba?
Wait, where is Gampa?
Wait,
You fucked up?
hold
You're
on,
hacked?
hold on.
Like Miyazaki?
Stop. What happened here? Hold on. Chainsaw. Gamba.
Gamba.
Gamba? Where are you?
Gamba?
Gamba. Hold on. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything else.
Yeah, go look at your list. Pull up your list on
Menu.
here.
Tell me if you see something that we also missed.
Wait, turn the more skilled isekai is cooking, right?
Yeah, that's cooking.
I just want to make sure.
Come and see Borat. Nube, Chinatown, Blue Lock. Was it literally just Gamba? How did that happen? Fear and Loathing.
It's Gamba.
At least I remembered Gamba by the time before we finished the stream. Okay.
Thank God.
Uh,
It's also literally on the fucking.
yeah, it's on the
streams.
thumbnail of the stream.
No.
Yeah. Hold on, Doctor.
Yeah, no. Everything on here you've talked about.
Okay.
Unless machine, yeah. I think it's
It's just Gamba. Fuck. Okay. Damn. Okay. Let's add that to the list.
somehow.
Wait. Did I hope I didn't publish. Can I still edit this, please? Oh, choose
Yeah,
file. I think it should edit.
it's gonna over. I don't think it's gonna override everything. That would be funny.
That would be very funny, and also not at all. But hold on. Hello. Whatever.
Started.
What? Let me save the image. Oh my god.
Just grab a different image. I feel like
Save.
whatever. I feel like I saw that in your folder, but I guess not.
I feel like I also. I mean, there's. I don't know how I missed it. The one thing. Okay. Boom. Open. Oh my god, he's here. Gamba has arrived. Okay, finally, Gamba no Boken. Okay, to end off the stream. Bro, I'm so exhausted. Fuck me. Oh no, wait. We still need to talk about your list. Hold on, we're not ending.
Wait, we're not done. We haven't talked about Gamba yet.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about Gamba. I'm just saying, okay. Gamba, really fun show. Okay, really good visually. I think overall, what kind of bogged it down for me was like the climax stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the climax stuff, like the build up to it is so good that it doesn't really live up to it. You know what I mean? With when they actually get to the island with Noroi, the big fucking weasel, and yeah, it just doesn't really live up to it. I mean, there's definitely some good stuff there towards the climax as well, but like especially I'm mostly thinking about like the like 3 episodes where they're just stuck on the rock in the middle of the water or whatever, and
Yeah, just Nora's going to.
yeah, Noroi's like,
them
oh,
and,
come here, guys, I have food. Like, okay. I don't know. That was kind of odd, I guess. But yeah, I mean,
kind of like them, like, they get to the island, then they finally get to see Noroi, and they're like, oh, fuck. And they have to, like, build up, I guess, their courage to really face him in the finale. But it's just a little too long, and I don't think the finale is like that great. I mean, it's not like they're gonna pull up like fucking superpowers and have this big Mappa Sakura fight.
They're a big Dragon Ball fight. Fuck Kaido versus Luffy. We have fucking Gamba versus Noroi.
Yeah, Gamba goes Gear 5 and just.
No. If anybody went Gear 5, would it be Boba? Let's be honest.
Oh, shit.
The world is not ready for Gear 5 Boba. But yeah, I mean, that's like the one real negative, but everything else is just really fucking good. I love the main cast. Adventure, yeah. And just yeah, I'm a big fan of sea adventures like One Piece. And I was like, oh my god, it's One Piece but with rats. It's my 2 favorite things, rats and One Piece. It was fucking sick. I really liked the arc on the other island, where it's the coyote, right? Or what are they fighting? It's a coyote, right?
Oh, it's the
jackal.
It's a black fox.
But it was a fox. Yeah. That whole arc was really good. And yeah, there's some of the standalone episodes. Like I remember the one where they're like on a big like rusty warship. And yeah, just a lot of like just seeing the world, and the ocean's already so scary and intimidating, but like seeing it through,
they're even smaller.
Yeah, even through these tiny little fucking rodents, like it's even scarier. And yeah, Dazaki obviously is fucking sick, and all
very good director.
Yeah,
and
the stuff visually, it just looks
so
beautiful.
Good stuff. Like I don't know the names of anyone on there, but I know like there's some people that I've been cooking since. I've cooked there. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, definitely glad I watched it, and I want to watch more because right now I'm finishing Cobra Copium, and then I want to watch more other Dazaki stuff because I'm definitely not as into Cobra as I am into Gamba. But
yeah, I mean, maybe
Gamba?
someone's gonna upload.
Stupid.
It's right there. Gamba.
Where?
It's on your screen. I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's Noto is like the main.
Oh! I see it. It's because I couldn't even see Gamba because it was fucking hidden. It was hiding Gamba from me. Wait, I don't think I need this right now. I actually have two brain cells. Okay. Yeah, Gamba's sick. I love Dazaki's like style of just the super fuck. How do you even describe like the line art that he? You know what I'm talking about? Like his famous
Yeah,
like style that he does in
you
Ashino
just
Joe and all
yeah.
that shit.
Almost at the end of every episode, just gives sort of like more detailed line, painterly line art. I don't know. I'm just saying words.
True.
Really
Um,
made it feel real, you know.
yeah, it's so real. Yeah. Gamba. Gamba.
Blah, 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 blah.
One brain cell split in two. Okay, fuck off. I don't
Barely
want to hear
bad.
from fucking weird bows. Okay, okay, we're fucking done. Finally, I'm saving this tier list, and I still need to rearrange it. We'll do it later, but yeah. Okay, you can talk about your media, and then we can leave finally. So this is your 4x4, so yeah, you can just go through it.
Okay. Uh, from the top, cause fuck it. Sura's Rat, brother. Holy
You cut out?
fuck.
Okay, never
Okay,
mind. You're back? Okay.
um, really cool action game. It's really very cinematic. Like people complain like Sony's movie game kind. I think this is the most fucking movie game. Maybe not the most, but very much. That's like a lot of his cutscenes, but you have to press the button at the right time. But like it does that in such a cool way because it's not just at very specific point. It's like almost every important movement. Like at some point, just bracing yourself for an attack. That's something you have to do. It's something dodging, attacking, and then how the story progresses with Asura's like arc of learning how to like, use his anger, his wrath for good, not being consumed by it is really good. The final boss in the DLC, and just because biggest problem I guess is that the ending of the main game is not the actual ending. You have to pay to get the fucking real ending.
What the fuck?
It's like a whole. It is worth it because there's a whole extra chapter that has the best stuff like easily. There's the big rival fight against Yasha, which is like very emotional. It cuts between you fighting him in the present and you fighting like training with him in the past. It's really sick. And then just the final boss fight is really cool. Like the as you beat more and more, because like you're a demigod and he's an actual just god. But as you're actually beating him, you see more and more of his true form. And at some point, he tries to imitate you. So you have like on screen the prompt of your like QTEs, but also the prompt of appears for his QTEs. You don't have to click those. It's just they just appear for as he's trying to imitate you, because realizing he's getting his ass beat the fuck out. It's just really fucking cool. And yeah, I really like it just aesthetically in general. Like this, like very Buddhist, but also sci-fi world, because like you're based on like Buddhist gods or demigods and stuff, but they're also cyborgs, I guess. It's kind of not explained, but looks really cool. I want CyberConnect, Capcom, and whatever the team, I forget the name of the team, them to make another game, even if it's not like in this universe or a sequel, because I think this is a perfect like just one game thing. I don't think it really needs more. But it would be cool to get more by this team because they just really cooked with this. The DLC's the other DLC of fighting Street Fighter characters is also neat. But the Ryu fight's kind of lame. And the other one, it's just kind of cool to see like fighting against other characters. But yeah, really fucking good. It's one of my favorite games just of all time. Yeah. Then
Nice.
show Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I'd already seen this around when it came out, like season 1. I watched a little bit after it aired because I heard people talk about it. And then season 2 I watched when it aired, like so 2016, 2017. I remember really liking it and being like a favorite. So I'm happy that I did rewatch because yeah, it's for sure a favorite. I would go into like storytelling because it kind of does both the idea of like a kind of in a banshee of artists. They're trying to do their art uh, uh without like compromise or like how do I this is a lot. The art without compromise also just without
Words?
yeah, definitely without words.
What
I
is what I'm
would
talking
I
about?
would I don't know. I'm having a hard time describing the series because yeah, it goes into like because not all the stories that the characters are telling are old stories for the most part that have existed for years before even the characters were alive. Because Rakugo is an old ass art form and storytelling form, and just how it is explored throughout. In the first season in like around World War II, how it's kind of it at first during World War II is not cooking. And then after that, like people finally coming back from the war and like wanting for that medium to just wanting entertainment and wanting that sort of stuff. Right before like Japan really starts cooking more with various media and just like getting stuff from foreign countries and everything. So kind of as this explosion at the end, how that is kind of tied into the relationship between our two main characters for season one, because first season was like a flashback for like most of the season. The relationship between the main two characters are very similar to Kids on the Slope, so not gay, but you know,
Okay.
yeah. And then the second season more focused on the future and the current point. With at this point, like TV of other just forms of media have like grown, and now there's the two paths of Rakugo as like the main character for season one is like an old man now. Is trying to just kind of the title of the story is in English would be like lover's suicide with Rakugo or something like that. So he kind of just wants the series the Rakugo to die out with him. Then you have our main character, the guy I have on the image here, who he's trying to diversify. It's not. He doesn't want to like make Rakugo cheap or this. He, he doesn't want to like ruin Rakugo, but just making it out for the masses or whatever. But he is doing a little bit of that to help people get more into Rakugo and keep it as an art form alive because he likes the stories and he really likes the characters in those stories and he wants to keep them alive for future generations. And it's really cool. Good. And we kind of talked about Godzilla minus one earlier. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go too far.
Yeah, just speed it up a little bit. A little bit.
But, it's really good. I like Big Man. Cyberpunk, really cool. Just world, really fun RPG. I'm excited to replay it, especially with like the new update that apparently makes it like, almost a whole new game. And then also there's a new DLC stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely very interested in getting more into that game. But for just what the first playthrough, really cool, fun ass game. Pluto, just insane sci-fi story about like AI evolving and basically becoming human. I was just really cool. I mean, Rosa was like a good artist and everything. The panel that I have now is a panel from a page is mostly in black and white, except for this specific panel that has that point in color, and he does that a couple of times. It's really cool. Astro Boy 2003, bro. The manga's boring as shit. This is like that, but actually entertaining and like a good kids show. But it also has like heart, genuinely like emotional stuff that really works. And true. and still like interesting stuff about AI evolving, kind of like in Pluto, like, closer to humans, but definitely more simple because it's not for, it's for kids still. We also have like some goofy episodes where some people from another dimension come over and try to steal animals for some reason. I don't remember why.
Okay.
And then Astro and his sister go and like say, "No, don't do that. I'm gonna beat your
Whoa.
ass." Um, Eternal Sunshine rewatch. Like I didn't. Whiplash could definitely be on this 4x4, but as a rewatch, it was just like, yeah, I'm just watching the movie again. It didn't really feel like
Got like a new
I and
experience.
yeah, yeah. Like Shogun Rokaku Shinju, like the time, it's been a hot minute, so I didn't really remember much. And in this case with Eternal Sunshine, like the twist, just knowing that twist made it like very different. Well, not different, but like just to give me even more appreciation for the movie. But we talked about it, so I'm gonna go like crazy into it. Final Fantasy 16, just really fucking fun, cool RPG. Definitely is probably the thing on here that I have the most problem with. Like the side quests are, they get too much at some point. Like that's just boring and it fucks with the pacing. Because even in like the main story stuff, there's parts that are like MMO side questy. And then when you actually get to the stuff that's like really good, like the big story stuff and the big boss fights, like it's so much more. Like it goes so hard and insane. The fucking bro, it's spectacle while also being still a really fun game. Yeah, it's really cool. And just a really good story with like Clive is really sweet man. He looks like an edgy motherfucker, but he's actually super sweet. Really emotional ending. Yeah. Dungeon Meshi, the Listen Dungeon. It's really good, like, concept, I think, of just going through a dungeon, but no money, so they have to fucking find food in there and killing the monsters and trying to cook up the monsters. That I think that carries it for like the early parts of them just finding a monster, hunting it, cooking it, into like and as they're doing that, they learn more about the monster that they didn't even know, which is really like really interesting. And also just good story about uh whoa.
He broke?
Yeah, I forgot the word that was trying to, so whatever. Just like being better to yourself. Because there are some people that are trying to do the same thing as our main characters are doing, but they're not feeding themselves properly. And you have to take care of yourself first, so you can like really move on to your goal and whatever. It's neat. There's some stuff towards the end I'm just not gonna talk about. You're gonna watch the anime at some point.
Okay.
The anime is probably not gonna get to the ending until like season 2 or 3, but whatever. It's good. City Hunter is like a really fucking good episodic um crime comedy series. Like I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's really funny. Like Rio's maybe the most perverted man on earth. Not true, but he's up there. While also being the coolest guy. Like some of the shit he does in both like goofy and cool. Like just shooting a bullet and the most precise way he hits the specific thing. Like causes this little like what's the fucking term? Root. I never mind. I don't remember what. Whatever. It's good. I like the main duo. They have a good relationship, and I'm excited to read the manga and excited for the new movie that hopefully is gonna get subbed eventually. And there's the Gridman. Specifically, this is from Gridman Universe, but just like the entire like Gridman anime slash I guess Doku as well for sure. It's just really, Trigger good. Just really pretty series. Just a nice ode to loving ode to Doku. and action stuff is really fucking cool. Uh, Good ass music as well for both OPs and insert songs. Just everything about it is just like really cool. It makes me go, yes, go. JoJo, fucking crazy series. Like Rocky cooked. I don't know what to say, except I could spoil everything about part 7 and 8 to die.
I would prefer you not do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Love, Love, Photon Flowers, Treasures Photon Collection. Just side stories from Love, Love. But since really like Love, Love, they're really good. Some of that shit got me very emotional. Yeah, they're really good. Across the Spider-Verse is cool. Very pretty movie. Probably one of the most insane like movies visually ever. Also, I like Miles. He's really good. He's been good since Into, so he's still good in this. I'm very excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
And it's never coming out.
Hopefully. Uh, The Last of Us is a great adaptation of the show. Whoa. Yeah, never mind. I'll stop there. That makes sense.
Okay.
Guardians 3.
Among Us?
And that's
That was so
my
funny. Oh my
that's how we're gonna end
god.
this 4x4. Go
Among
through.
Us. Okay. I'm
We're done.
drained. Okay.
Alright, now it's time
Thanks.
for my tier list of everything I'm
No, no more tier list. No more lists. No more 3x3s. Uh, yeah. What a good year of media.
Yeah,
Thanks everybody. Is there even anybody still watching? Okay, we have one viewer, and that's me.
that's me.
Oh, what? Wait, who's the one? Because I have the stream
It's
open.
outside. But
Oh,
since that's on
we're
your
on two
account,
viewers. We're on two viewers. So yeah, that's both of us. Okay, thanks for watching Dot, and thanks for watching MegaRaphix.
no problem.